उड़ा मैं नींद से, देखा जो सपना वो सच था। घर पे एक कुत्ता है, गाड़ी दो चार दोस्त और एक स्टूडियो मस्त था। बस अभी तो लगा पैसों का है चस्का, सब कुछ लगे अपने बस का। म्यूजिक में नशा मैं झूमता ही रहता, पता मुझे करूँ क्या इस कश का। मेरा शहर मेरा घर मेरा दिल यहीं, मेरे दोस्तों से सही कोई महफिल नहीं। मैं बाहर ज्यादा घूमने पर मन रहता घर पे, यहाँ हफ्ते से ज्यादा घर पाता कहीं फील नहीं फील नहीं। इस हवे में गम है खुशी, इस हवे में जोश सब कर लूंगा खुद ही। ऊपर से साथ मेरा क्रू, सब कुछ है सॉर्ट गिव अ फक अबाउट हू। ज्यादा कमाने का शौक बचाने का कम, उतना ही खाते हम जितना हजम। माँ बाप के चेहरे में दिखती जो खुशी है, लगा नहीं सकता कोई उस पे रकम। खुद पे नाज भी है, कुछ हमसे नाराज भी है। वक्त ना रोक सके हम तो किसी ना किसी का छूटना लाजमी है। भूख तो आज भी है, बस बदल गया थोड़ा मेन्यू। पार्टी तो आज भी है, बस बदल गए थोड़े वेन्यूज। बिजनेस तो आज भी वही, बस बदल गया है रेवेन्यू। सेकंड हैंड गाड़ी का शौक, पर बाकी सारी चीजें लेते हम ब्रांड न्यू। नए सपने नए मौके नया दिन, चल पड़े हम करने चेंज अपना सीन। हो इंसान तो बदलते रहेंगे शौक, तो करते रहने फरा हसल till I'm gone, नए सपने नए मौके नया दिन, चल पड़े हम करने चेंज अपना सीन। हो इंसान तो बदलते रहेंगे शौक, तो करते रहने फरा हसल। करना मुझे जो मेरा दिल करे, वही मेरा बिल भरे। मेरे साथ दुख भी कहानी मेरी फील करे, मेरे हर खर्चे की रात से ही फीस भरे। परिवार मेरे अपने शौक की हर चीज करे, पैसा जरूरी है खुशी मिलती जब ये क्लियर होते चेक्स। बोलते वो मोर मनी मोर प्रॉब्लम्स, ऐसी ही दिक्कत लगे मुझे बेस्ट। मौत का इंतजार नहीं मेरा स्वर्ग यहीं, शुरुआत मेरा अंत यहीं। गाने अमर उन्हें पता फर्क नहीं, चलने वालों का बनाना नर्क यहीं। माफ कर देते पर भूलते नहीं, खाली जेब में भी कूलते भाई। एवन तो स्कूल से भाई बच्चे वसूल के नहीं। दोस्त तो आज भी वही, बस बदल गया है एड्रेस। हसल तो आज भी वही, बस कम हो गया है स्ट्रेस। कोसते खुद को कम, अब जिंदगी लगती है ब्लेस्ड। इंटरनेशनल काम पर केसरी always go be on my chest। नए सपने नए मौके नया दिन, चल पड़े हम करने चेंज अपना सीन। हो इंसान तो बदलते रहेंगे शौक, तो करते रहने फरा हसल till I'm gone, till I'm gone,
हेलो हेलो हेलो, वेलकम दोस्तों, वेलकम टू another watch party stream.
Big turnaround from them today. Last week did not go their way at all.
No, definitely not, but I don't know. I'm feeling like Zinx's performance lately, especially when he's been made to flex into some of the roles, has not been too awe-inspiring. So, despite the fact that Kite here, coming in for their academy team, has a pretty severe role overlap with both Ash and Lakia. He's actually an Omen player for the most part across the last season. He's got decent numbers, and I think if he just slots in here and does a decent job, I could see this actually going well for Genji. Because the thing is, I feel like putting Zinx on
मेरे माउस का कनेक्टर ही गायब हो गया है बे, माउस की बैटरी जा चुकी है।
Yeah, let's actually talk about Kite here because as Termi mentioned, you know, we might see some extreme role swaps here given how Zinx was like swapping around. Like sometimes he does play that second duelist, sometimes he plays on Sentinel. But Kite here, he also is very, very flexible. And Termi even predicted like we might see Ash on the Neon because of this. What is going on?
Yeah, I mean, that would be a wild timeline. Really, I want to see Kite on Initiator, Lakia on the Neon. Now we're talking, but who knows how they're going to handle this. But his stats there in challenges to Rio pretty solid. But, you know, we've seen this many times. Pacific is a step up.
Oh, I guess we good.
Straight out the frying pan and into the fire. Truly.
Yep, we good, baby, we good. आज डीमन वन भाव पेलेगा। एक सेकंड भाई, मैंने अमेरिकास का देखा नहीं। मेरे को पता है एनवी बहुत बुरा आ रही। अबे यार, मेरे को पता है एनवी बहुत बुरा आ रही, पर कितना बुरा आ रही। यार 2-0, 13-4, 8 rounds in total.
Incredibly painful, and Genji, they need to win this match.
Why
If they lose, then it's out of their hands.
Well, I mean,
They could be out this
एक्स्ट्रा अकेला मारा है 11।
if they lose today and Nongshin win, they're out of contention.
5, 8, 9।
Secret are at the bottom of the group, and they are
Bro.
out no matter what. But they're a decent enough team to actually test. They've had some close maps, and I think Secret's been looking better than they've looked in a while, despite the fact that they haven't necessarily been able to get themselves any wins on the board. I think that they could potentially
Demon One
play
8
further
kill
with the
एक
rest of
game।
this group. So I don't think
Bro,
it's super
Carrix for the
right
win.
here,
Yes
but
sir. Demon
they
One.
need a miracle
Demon
today.
One मारा नहीं तो ये लोग क्या खत्म ही हो गए. ओए साटो 20-8.
Put together, who, after their last
25-9?
against Genji, just blew them out of the water, and they've got a pretty juicy head-to-head.
Bro ये लोगों ने तो
now.
कुक कर दिया बे इनको.
We go back to all of these role swaps.
Bro imagine एक का नाम Neon है, एक का नाम Spike है,
Almost on the fly
एक का नाम तो
every
Blows है.
single today.
उससे हार गए.
So what are they potentially going to bring up? Are they going to go double duelist? Are they going to just go with one and swap everything around?
Well, my whole point here was around Zinx actually.
versus
playing the fact that they played
Lev.
Yoru double duelist every map in kickoff.
Envy
they look
versus
like a
Lev.
much better team than they are now.
Demolished.
They're actually challenging a lot.
Already trying to look for some information for Envy.
रुको 8 मिनट है, 8 मिनट है. Highlight देख लेते
Ooh,
हैं.
they dash in too. Kesnet and Rossi
Highlight
welcoming
देख लेते
arms on that play. They already TP through, not realizing the hookah was a little
They were
separated from the
shooting.
play due
हाँ
to
क्या?
utility.
माँ कसम.
Low.
वो एक सेकंड. उसके पहले मेरे को एक चीज चेक करनी थी. ये कौन जीता? G2 का भी गेम था ना? ओह 2-0. नाइस. क्या बात है. तू क्वालिफाई कौन हो गया अभी तक? हाँ G2 की वाट लगी हुई है क्वालिफाई होने के लिए ब्रो. लेफ्ट क्वालिफाई हो गई. ओह अभी तक अमेरिका में सिर्फ एक ही टीम क्वालिफाई हुई है. Only one team.
Just seeing one. Yeah, they're gonna have to accelerate a little bit or turn around to fight, and they choose to fight.
Oh,
Rossi gets 2 more.
ये लोग ऐसा शूट
Just
करने के बाद
heating
भी हार
up
गए.
already.
एक ही राउंड मारे
It's
क्या
gonna be able
पता.
to. They dash through together. The teamwork is there from Lev. They light up that kill feed, and now they pop in and Rossi. Oh, drawing a picture of his
इसमें किसने
opponent
मारा?
there with the judge instead of
Blows
taking
ने
down
मारा ना.
Blows.
27-28
The
कितना
last
मारा?
2
Up from
फ्रैक्चर मैप का फर्स्ट राउंड देख बहुत हंसेगा. क्या हगा है अंडा. फर्स्ट राउंड फ्रैक्चर मैप.
Oh, he has to hit
He's
again,
gonna win.
and he's gonna win it. Oh my God! 6 HP spike. Oh, he has to hit again. Wait. Gets him off. Knows he has to hit
He's
again,
gonna win.
and he's gonna win it. Oh my God!
Bro,
6
निकाल
HP
सकता था वो अगर
spike
stick
goes
करता
around,
तो.
and they still are giving Envy a hard time as we start map 2.
कोई बात नहीं अंडा भाई.
Comfortable.
आपने तो मारा. आपने अपना काम किया.
They're already into A.
ये साटो का गेम
fast
था ना.
from sand. The whole fight was in
Come on,
lobby,
come
and
on.
now they're actually bringing the fight to Envy outside the site.
That's insane.
This is kind of crazy. Extra's able to do a bit of magic. He's got to pull more out of his hat if he wants to get through Lev on this second round.
Demon 1 था अकेले बन.
Vandal from Demon 1 could do a few
छी बे
more,
बोनस सब निकाल के. हाँ
but they're just waiting for him to make
एनआरजी के लगे पड़े हैं. Demon 1 को हर राउंड सिट डाउन चांस ही नहीं दिया फायर करने का.
Lev's so sure about these situations.
भाई लेव अच्छा
And they
खेलने
have
लग गई अचानक
knowledge
से भी.
that they-
अचानक से अमेरिकास की टीम ऊपर कैसे आने लग गई यार. अमेरिकास में कोई भलती टीम ही ऊपर आ रही है.
Today's game, really, the situation could not have fallen better.
देखो
but
अभी.
feeling very confident. Young coming in as that
ये देखो,
rookie. I
यहाँ
think
पे
we
लेव
saw a big
ऊपर है.
pop-off game from him. He was
क्रू
a
तो
little
पता
bit
था
quiet
ऊपर
last
है.
week when he wasn't
ब्रो ये क्या चल रहा है. एनआरजी 0-2 क्यों है. एनआरजी
If everybody on this
एनआरजी एक मैप भी नहीं जीती है. 0 मैप्स.
Start talking about London for this squad.
I mean, the core is fantastic.
0 maps, bro.
Ring is another player similar to Jit Boys and a couple of other players.
दोनों में
that picked up
0-2,
the odds
0-2.
better And just seem to go strength to strength.
उन्हें
Marco's
आईजीएल
been
की
great.
जरूरत
He
है.
had
सब लोग
another
अलग-अलग
standout
खेल
game on
रहे हैं.
Fracture.
कौन लोग?
Bane's IGLing has been phenomenal and his numbers have been pretty decent. He Means
भाई
being
इसी
one of the
फाइनल
most
लेजिट एमबोडी
consistent
शुड
duelists
व्हाट
in the
बाइंड
league.
मैप.
And Young is
टाइम
like the
कितना है
full famine.
मैच
He
को?
can pop off
अपन देख
against
तो
dog
सकते हैं.
shit
12
or he
मिनट
can
की
do
हाईलाइट है. अपन
nothing.
बाइंड
But
तो
even
पूरा
when he
देख ही
does
सकते हैं.
nothing,
Confirms it.
He's still
They're pushing in towards
But
that
that's the
spawn.
great thing, right?
And
6
you're not
मिनट है.
giving
6
a
मिनट
chance
है
to
मैच
find
को. मैच
to
का
see
टाइम
what
है.
happens at all. I didn't really like the
Highlight
approach from
look
it at the
लेते हैं.
beginning though here, Riv. Because you already knew here, looking at the tab, you're looking at the scoreboard, you know that there's a running back available, you know they're going to be very explosive going to that one. And again, it's
Phoenix
a,
खेल रहा है
it's a
भाई.
one-up, it's a free life. You can't waste utility, you can't waste your life at that side except for that flash. Usually
इसने
it's
डूस नहीं मार पाया क्या?
You see now Demon 1 starting over on the B side and Lev reads it correctly by flashing through and getting the first 2 picks.
People just getting washed over there in shower. Lev cleans up
कसम,
3,
दोनों उधर उसको
and
कौन है
this
पॉपिन?
is
ओडिन लेके
fish in a
चढ़
barrel.
गया. अरे मौत कसम.
Okay, the fish is angry. Poppin gets a few there as he just holds down Mouse 1. Running back's about to fizzle out.
कोई
The
बढ़िया
team's already
IGL
gained the space. King
I guess वो
finds
टीम में आईजीएल मिसिंग है.
Oh my
Open
gosh, they
IGL
caused
वैसे.
so much chaos, fans. It's like, where do you stand? Where do you
हाँ,
look
सब
now?
पे
What's
सब
the
पैंटर्न
timing
यूज
of
कर
the
रहे हैं.
movement of Lev on these plays?
At least they're solo right now. They're kind of
ये क्या
isolated
यूज
for
कर रहे हैं
Leviathan.
अभी? ये
Envy
कौन
has
सी
a
पैंटर्न
chance
है?
to really close
न्यू
this
फ्रंटियर.
gap, but now you're starting to see a little bit of alert from King over
Demon
on
1
that B side.
चेंबर खेलता है
They
माइंड.
could actually go for elite TP here if they want to try to waste more util with another tap spike.
ये भाई पॉपिन रुक जा, मान जा भाई.
Just imagine this Odin for Poppin is like all these smokes and everything are down. He's just doing a Rambo
Boss
yell
चलाए
every
पड़ा है,
time he's
रुकता ही
holding
नहीं
it down. Slow push. Blows one, blows two again. A repeat.
राउंड ही पलट दिया बे.
Like I said, they can do no wrong. 29 HP. Going against an Odin and a rifle. Now the crossfire is going to be here as they just make noise to try and play with him. Kings
तो उनके
able
साथ
to
खेल
crown
रहे हैं
himself
बे.
on that one.
They've garnished some free space and then trap him towards those back lines.
Yeah, the way that they're picking apart Envy, that space taken already, they're so deep.
क्या सब लोग एक ही स्किन लगाए हैं क्या?
Backside of sight. It doesn't matter which side they're going to.
And they play passive, but you see where the issue is. Isolated. Not
उसके
really
हाथ
there
में
for
है.
trades. No util to stall. They're trying to put Demon 1 at the front. Even if he gets a pick and he
दो
TP's back,
तीन
he's
तीन
straight
लोग
out
के
there
पास
from
तो है
where he's
same.
at from the shower. So they need to change things around for sure. And hopefully, if it's not now on their attack side.
And they've just got the protocol of everything figured out. Oh. Envy reacting very nice to that separated double peek off of the flash from Sato. Really clean to understand what was going on. This is the kind of performance they need to see here at the end of this first half. But Lev still has the answers.
क्या बोला
Think about it
इंस्पायर?
in the last round of the half. Yeah, I mean,
इंस्पायर
the
और
slide
टेरिक
up, trying to
शिट
stall
टॉक कर रहे
early
थे,
for
ये
your
देखा मैंने.
They already got the retreat with the Molly behind him. Kesnet tries to do it.
Bro,
Takes
एनवी
damage
तो
from
फ्री
that.
आरआर वाली टीम बन चुकी है.
Holy moly. Lev's protocols right now are on point. They take the site and Envy realizes like we don't want to lose any more as per usual. They keep a few more alive this time, but they're going to have to come back into the pit.
वो ये लोग सबके
Yeah, I
सब
think
एक
it's
ही
gonna give
स्किन
a gap
लगाए
though. You can
हैं.
actually flood towards the back.
Flash. Ooh, not killed though. Traded on
Just
both
Sato को
sides.
छोड़
That's an
के.
equal one.
Oh
But
my
Neon
God.
starts to separate the trades 1 for 1, but it blows again.
ओपन एक घंटे तक क्यों देख रहा था उसको यार?
Flash.
10-2 हाथ था.
Goes in. No, who's going to enter first?
Yo.
They realize it is a
Fight
party
this.
in
अलग ही
there.
dominate
Extra
किए
that
थे.
comes out first, and here we go. A fight at the doorstep.
क्या बात
Poppin
है?
and
अगर ये
Extra
पिस्टल
are able
राउंड
to
तो ये
come up
पिस्टल
with
राउंड ही
3
निकाले
quick.
बस.
And it fizzles, realizing how many were there. Neon is going to have to limp out of this one, but he's only getting so far. The tourniquet's on. And they get him down.
ये एनवी कैसे खेल रही है बे?
With that kill.
कल आई नहीं ये भी बस बड़ी पे.
Himself as a goal.
नहीं यार, मैं
Yeah,
कहाँ
hit
रात
Demon
को
1 in the
देखूंगा
face, but he
ये.
gets dropped. They don't even give him a
बस
chance.
दोनों पिस्टल
He's
राउंड.
going to relay that and call the team back over to see if they can hold off. Might be able to fizzle out the Seekers here, but they're getting pushed. Oh no, they're not getting pushed. Wait a minute.
वो
They're
रैंक्ड
getting
खेल
a
रहे हैं.
sight yet. Lowe's is still there to lock it down. They finally get a little help from Long, but Spike's there to retaliate with 2.
That they want to cook up here.
Oh my gosh.
और कितना क्लीन मार रहा है
They
स्पाइक
eat
बे.
this morning. Spike does it again. He ended the round like that. Gets a few in the middle of the round. Doesn't matter. No pressure felt here from the Vietton as they just bring the sauce on bind to Envy. Just a few more to take as they find Kesnet and Rossi
क्यों
here.
बोला हो एनवी में?
And they're already moving up to look for it. Leaving 1 on A. They'll rotate King over.
22-7 है Blues.
They can lock this down. Oh, he's just waiting.
Spike down B.
Flash for me? Sure.
हाँ.
Wait. Yep.
Bro. They're having
Perfection.
fun.
And when you need somebody to anchor up like blows, he's gonna win it for the team. And they're speaking of the devil. Speak of the devil.
बाप
The hell? Oh my gosh. He doesn't even realize.
Generational game
Let me
होगा
get the
इसका
rest
बे.
of them with this 9. He knows. Spike's still down there, afraid to grab it even through the wall being up right
अबे
now.
ओके
And they're
इजी
getting
में.
pushed from behind.
Level में
Already
थोड़ी है.
pinched in by Sato's run it back, which is followed up by Spike. Puts him in the barbecue for just a moment. Demon 1 and Rossi can't really help each other on that angle. Okay, Demon 1's ready for the teleport though. Just the hair on the head of Rossi. They go for the elevated. And it's not going to be enough. Spike gets the
डोमिनेट किया है बे एनवी को.
final one.
ये क्या है बे? 25-9. कुछ बचा ही नहीं.
I think all of these maps have a similarity,
Yeah?
that they're the big, more open maps.
Easy का
so
क्या
I think
चल
it
रहा है?
will make a lot of sense for Bane. I think he likes to call in that style.
Easy-
See a lot of IGLs
oh.
like those 3-side maps there. So
2-0
a
है.
very interesting map, Peter.
Yeah.
I mean,
ये
with
लोग
the
ने at
how
least
like,
एक
big
map
of
निकाला है.
a
वाह.
rivalry there
Cursing.
is between these two teams. it's
तेरे
great
एनवी को तो
because
लाल
it's
कर
not
दिया.
direct, but it's
मेरी
just-
चैट मैं कब एनवी को सपोर्ट करता हूँ भाई?
It's like on socials, I was still on that lone Genji.
Yeah.
Also because I saw what happened
मैं तो
yesterday.
इंस्पायर के
You know, this
इंस्पायर को
curse, I'm
निकाल
so
दिया तो मैं
rooting for
हेटर हूँ
this.
भाई.
It's like it
एनवी
could
का
be the
नंबर
day.
1
It
हेटर
could
इस
be the
दुनिया
day.
में सिर्फ
There's
एक
too
ही है और
many
वो मैं हूँ.
variables in check.
I think there's always something
वो
to
लोग
say
मार
when
खाते
a
हैं तो मेरे
team
को
has
अच्छा लगता
nothing
है.
to lose. If you go in
Yes.
there knowing that there's no pressure,
सिर्फ और सिर्फ डीमन 1 है, उसमें ये चीज है जो मेरे को अखरती है. बाकी सब तो
they're out. So there's a little
Hi,
bit of
Rahul
pressure
bhai.
there.
Unless
The
it's
less we say about that, the
सेंटेंस का
better.
देखा देखो 1-1 चल रहे हैं ना
we
वो
play like that's
Center
never
पर
the
last
case,
week था
right? You know, nothing to lose or everything to lose. Whatever you think gives you the best performance
हाल तो
out
जीटी
there.
भी हो रही है
And for
वैसे
sure, it is going to
NRG भी
be
हो
an
रही है
exceptional performance
C9 कितनी
because
बुरी
we
है जो
have
एनवी से हार गई
KRX taking
भाई
on
C9 बुरी
Gen
नहीं है
G
भाई
on the stage.
4 प्लेयर बुरे हैं ऑक्सी अकेला अच्छा प्लेयर है पूरी टीम में भाई ये जो नेशंस कप हो रहे हैं ना इसमें ऑक्सी को लेना चाहिए कुछ भी बोलो मेरे लिए तो भाई ऑक्सी नंबर 1 डुएलिस्ट होगा नंबर 1 उसके पास बस अच्छी टीम नहीं है नहीं तो अभी तक उसके पास एक ट्रॉफी होती जी क्वालिफाई करेगी यहाँ से एक मैच जीते तो 100%. Isn't this the NV we wanted to play tier 1? नहीं भाई जो NV हम देखते आए हैं यार दोस्तों वो चले गई है यार उसका एक प्लेयर 1 साल का बैन खा गया है एक तो 18 का भी नहीं हुआ है 2 दगाबाज निकले जो एक को बाहर निकलवा दिए ब्रो ज़ेपा भी बढ़िया बचाता है C9 की हर बार भाई नहीं ज़ेपा बहुत बहुत रेयरली मारता है विक बचाता है जो बचाता है C9 की पेनी भी पता नहीं क्यों खेल रहा है अभी तक भाई क्वेश्चन है कुछ तो बहुत बड़े बड़े से भाई ये गेम के लिए मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ क्योंकि एक टीम पेपर एक्स को हरा के आई है और एक अभी भी फॉर्म पकड़ी है ये गेम एक्साइटिंग होगा
We've got 2 Korean
उसको
teams
देखो
facing
लाकिया
off
को
in
मार
our
कसम
first matchup of the day. It's Gen G
ज़ेपा तो
taking
स्टेंडर्ड
on
में गिर गई
KRX, and this is a match that Gen G
KRX
they
फॉर्म में
so
वही exactly
badly need
कुछ
to
भी हो
win.
सकता है ये
Too
मैच
many
भाई
matches
मजा आएगा
have
मजा
slipped
आएगा
from their fingers
Important
this
है ये अपना
stage
गेम
1, and Gen G they need to prove
Hi,
that
hello.
they've still got it.
Yeah, it's been feast or famine for this team. You saw a phenomenal upset
Oh, ये
over
कौन है?
Paper
किटा
X,
है?
but some of the other games are definitely worth forgetting, if I'm honest. So
वो ये
I
तो
think
what
they're
time
gonna
बात
come
देख
out
रहा हूँ
with an
भाई
all-time performance
जिंक्स
today
नहीं खेल रहा था
in a
जिंजी में
matchup. They're not
किटा है
expected
कौन
to
है?
win. KRX are in excellent form. They're bringing in an academy player at the last minute, and if they don't win today,
New.
they may just suffer one of
Bro,
the
ये
worst
आज
placements ever
ये आज
in
खेल
the
रहा है
series
बस
after being a team
ये आज है नया नया
winning not only this title but also international
किटा है
events.
Yeah, it's crazy to
Yep,
see a
let's
world
go,
where
my
Gen
boy.
G might not be in
I'm
the
rooting for
playoffs,
you.
but unfortunately that's the reality we
खेलना
live
है
in.
दोनों साथ
Wanna
में
see
आएंगे
a
मतलब
huge
नहीं अभी
turnaround
क्या है
from
नेक्स्ट
this
ईयर से
team today,
17 साल हो
but it's a
जाएगा
tough opponent to do it against.
It's crazy that Gen G winning might be an upset, quote unquote, right? Up against KRX, because KRX, they have their eyes on the prize, both in Vietnam
ये लोग भी
and
form
in
में, हाँ?
London. Mako being one of those OG Korean players from the Vision Strikers days,
Hi,
right?
Vivi.
He
Good
wants
afternoon.
to join his former teammates
Zinc
and
sub हो
being
गया,
able to lift not
तो
only a
C9
Pacific
D1
trophy,
C9
but a
top 3
global
पे
one as well.
लग रहा है।
This is a
भाई
team
ये
that
young
wants
है
to go all the
दोस्तों
way. Think back to their
player है
time in
young
Champions Paris. They made
playoffs
such a deep
qualified
run,
yep
but no trophy once again. Could
भाई ये
this
लोग
be the
flawless
year
run
for
करेंगे मेरे को तो
KRX?
लगता है ये ग्रुप
Could
में
this be the year they finally get themselves on the board? And you heard it from
Flawless
Tony in
run.
the interview. He wants to go all the way. He doesn't.
Hi,
You know,
Nimitun.
we talk
उसका
about
production
Vietnam. We
कितना
talk
better
about
है
London. This is a
बाकी
man who
region
wants
से
a champs trophy.
लास्ट ईयर
And
तक
right
लोग
now, this is
पैसिफिक
a
को
team
लिप डाउन
that's
करते
looking
थे
in
इस साल
form
बोल रहे
to
हैं
at
बेटर
least give that a
है
good
ये हुई
run.
ना बात
Yeah, I mean, a win over Gen G today would give them the top seed.
Hey,
That would
RX.
be an excellent
Hey,
position to be in
Boom,
at
RX.
the expense of, you know, you can
Good
see in here,
morning.
Solo, these guys are teammates for 20 years. They sat
Boom,
down
RX,
playing
what's this,
Land
Gen
in the
G?
mid-2000s. Then the Nintendo Wii came out.
वो
another
Gen G आज एक
big
नए
favorite
player के साथ
of
खेल
yours.
रही है।
And then most of non
हाँ यार वो नया दिखा वो
They
नाम
weren't even born
किटाए।
yet, bro. And these guys were playing
पता नहीं
Lands
किटा
together.
है
That is the timeline of Korean esports. That mark was there. But you're absolutely right. And even Turkey was saying here on the desk how
क्या नाम है उसका पता
complex
नहीं
the
याद नहीं आ
feelings
रहा
are
है
कौन?
in
महाराज
this match because he knows
कोश महाराज
his
कोश महाराज देखा क्या कल
but he also
danger
knows that he
player.
has to take down his
तो
good
कल
old
जीते हारे?
buddy.
Bro, it's
कोई
20 years
BPL
of
comeback
history.
करती।
I mean, it's just crazy.
है।
That's how deep
Vitality
it
को हरा
runs
दी।
in Korea. two of the more storied organizations
that was
headed up by
unexpected
some of
to
the
me.
most
मैंने सिर्फ
successful
2 मैप देखा, फिर मैं
FPS
कल्टेश
players
मारा तो भाई
out of
तीसरा
this
मैप जीत
country
गए
on two completely
अरे
different
कल आपने
trajectories.
देखा
Genji
लेव ने एनवी को
have
जो
never been
चाटे
lower.
मारे
हाँ भाई लेव ने भी वन साइड हरा दिया यार
13-4 13-4 भाई मैं हाईलाइट देख रहा था हाईलाइट देख रहा था हाँ।
देखना है भाई
खेला
कि नहीं
Turn off the fan. अरे भाई एक हाईलाइट नहीं है हर्ष भाई, एक हाईलाइट नहीं है एनवी की। उन लोग ने बाइंड पे तो सिर्फ पिस्टल और अपना बाय राउंड पिस्टल बाय राउंड बस
दोनों 13-4
दोनों वही एग्जैक्टली भाई। एक मैप देखो वो ब्लोज
The PRX win was phenomenal, don't get me wrong. But you watch
ब्लोज
the
है कि
global
स्पाइक है
game
पता
and
नहीं
the
25 हाँ वही
and look at
25
those
9
games and Zinx having to flex around all these different roles and how underwhelming their performance was. And I think
हर्ष भाई क्या बोलते हो? मेरे को लगता है KRX फ्लॉलेस रन पे जाएगी उनकी ग्रुप में।
फ्लॉलेस तो नहीं होगा, ये टफ गेम होगा। जेंजी का बस हाथ गरम रहना चाहिए।
जो अगर जेंजी जीत गई ना हर्ष भाई तो लफड़े हो जाएंगे पता है, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट गेम जी का टफ है तो आज चाहिए अपन को कि KRX जीते।
I had no idea.
भाई मेरे को नहीं लगता वो इतना क्लोज जाएगा, मतलब ऐसा अगर इवन दो जेंजी
Termi
जीते
called this.
Termi knows all.
अगर अगला नोंगशिम जीतती नोंगशिम से जीतती है ना तो आई फील दे क्वालीफाई।
अबे तो तब तो क्वालीफाई 100% हो जाएंगे ना। पर ये वाला अगर नोंगशिम के सामने टफ रहा ना तो दिक्कत है। जेंजी नहीं जीतनी चाहिए एग्जैक्टली, KRX जीतनी चाहिए।
Maybe we'll finally get to
Hey,
see
boom,
this guy
DRX.
become a duelist, and they're putting Kite
See you
on
later,
Omen.
nah.
It's one of his most played agents, so I think they're really trying to simplify
Oh,
and
boy.
prioritize his comfort here.
I like it. And
Chamber
you know, we've
danger,
seen the
chamber
pathway.
ISO danger
Look
दिख
at
रहा है।
Ring initiator into smokes into this neon guy. Look at Akume. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, people. KRX going back to
Texture
that
chamber खेल
Phoenix
रहा है,
comp.
wow.
Hyunmin on the Phoenix, so they clearly feel like that's the way forward today.
Wow, what is in the water here in Pacific? This is absolutely crazy, but it is so exciting indeed. Let's see what our
Hyunmin
casters
तो खेलता
have
है
to
बे
say
Phoenix।
about this.
Hi,
But
Ado,
we're
bye,
different than
stream।
Achilles.
केन खेल रहा है वो दिन क्या करेगा बेचारा,
Another day, another change
कर ही नहीं
up.
सकता
It's
स्ट्रीम
nothing
यार
really new
भाई, क्या
here.
करियर डुबाया है ना
But
पर
yeah,
उसने अपना।
Genji into the
ये
ring.
वो साल था
Through the ringer at the moment. It's
जब
been
केंजेरा
a
पैसा
rough
कमाता
go of it.
दबा के
Archer, Fox
एक
9,
बढ़िया कार आती है उसके
sub in
पास।
here with Kite stepping in as Zink's unavailable to play. We wish him the best, a swift recovery, but there's a lot of pressure on this young player now.
No doubt, it's going to be really interesting to see how he slots in, you know, kind of doing some
दूसरे मैच में कोई नहीं जीतेगा, दोनों हारी हुई टीम से, इसलिए मैं दूसरा नहीं देख रहा।
Hopefully he's just going to be comfortable. They said they only had a couple
केन ने
days
N-word
here
बोला था
to
इसीलिए।
really get him integrated into the roster, so hard to say exactly
Ow,
what to
we
expect
on,
as
baby!
well. You know, Ash coming out on the Neon, and yes, he's played duelist before, but you know, going up against a really strong KRX team right now who is looking in
ये बढ़िया गेम होना चाहिए, मजा आ
perfect
जाएगा।
form. I mean, they've only dropped one map so far this stage.
Yeah, I mean, they've had some close
Eek
ones, a
map
couple
bus.
OTs in the mix there, but have
Wow.
widely been coming out on top and not dropping maps. And now they go for the repivot back over to this Phoenix. Not going to be seen coming on the jet.
मेरे को तो
here
बस
on
योंग
defense.
देखना है यार, योंग देखना है
See
मेरे
how
को
that
भाई,
ends
मजा आ
up
गई थी
looking for
उसके।
them.
Due to Zink's injury, Katai from GG has been
Of
called up
course,
to
if you
fill
happen to
in.
know, Zink's wrist injury. So,
ओह
for the time
शिट
being,
बे, अभी तो
not
इन लोग
going
ने
to be
लास्ट में
available for
जिंक्स के
play.
साथ निकाला था
Yeah,
ना।
you gotta feel a little for Gite here, like
और जिंक्स बहुत मारता है उनका भाई, तो मतलब खत्म है गेम, चलो।
हाँ ये तो भाई योंग मारता है हर्ष भाई। योंग का लोटस वाला गेम देखे थे कि नहीं?
On the chambers,
Yeah,
that
that
should be,
one.
yeah, that
जो
should be
हेड एंटर पे
really
हेड एंटर
interesting 'cause
चिपकाए
we've
हैं,
seen
जो
up
हेड
and
एंटर
down
पे हेड
for
एंटर
Young,
चिपकाए हैं।
but if he can have some ups, gonna need Texture to step up big too. This looks like a little sheriff
अरे अरे
lineup
अरे
as nobody falling for it from KRX. They dodge that
बस इसलिए
completely.
बैन कर
It's a
दिया।
full push.
कल एनवी का क्या सीन हुआ भाई, हार गए 13-4
Just to set up the
34।
rendezvous initially and then take a little bit of space over towards Garage. Karan, good flash. but
Karan.
couldn't get anything off of it. Too much pressure there. Good kill for freeing off the
भाई
rip.
फ्रीइंग अच्छा नियॉन
Find
खेलता
that
है।
first drop of blood here as Ash going to take it down. Kite will get himself on the board.
Kite!
So eliminated. Running out of bullets, Kite eventually will fall. Now a lot more pressure on the shoulders of Lakia.
Oh my god, Lakia!
Rings out.
Young
Solid
versus
3K
Lakia
now, looking to make
1v1।
it 4.
अरे
He will. What a clutch up here. There's the
शॉट
Lakia
दिया बे
Valorant.
लाकिया
It's
तीसरा
the
वाला तो।
opening pistol for Gen G.
There you go.
लाकिया
Great
वेल
start
रेड।
here. Lakia just absolutely magnificent with the Sheriff. Sometimes
लाकिया अभी तक कोई ट्रॉफी नहीं जीता है ना?
Just couldn't quite get the headhunter to go.
जीता ना भाई.
Ignore
तभी तो लाकी ऑफ वैलोरेंट बना था वो.
मास्टर शंघाई.
try to make a go of it. Nobody initially
Heretics
checking him.
against.
Lakia just so ready there.
भाई ये लोग इतने टीम
Nice
स्विच
little
करते हैं ना, समझ में नहीं आता
micro
कब कौन
adjustment
सी
on
टीम
the
लेगा. क्या?
You have to suspect
KRX
Lakia as
DRX
well, just
नहीं थी
given how much
इनका
scrutiny
नया
has been
स्पॉन्सर आया दोस्त.
passed his way, taking up the IGL position with his return to the organization after a year away. Be feeling like he needs to do a hell of a lot more in this series, given that they have this emergency
लाकिया.
sub. Oftentimes, we have seen where you get that emergency sub in.
TH का डाउनफॉल
working
रियल है.
wonders
हाँ
for
भाई,
you.
TH तो खाता है.
Just Fnatic a couple days ago. Granted, maybe ignore the first map, but
Yeah, you know.
otherwise, Desmo,
You
solid
know,
performances.
it's the end that matters.
गिरा दिस.
Spring will be able to take down the hero of the previous round, Texture, however. Eliminating that enemy Neon, grabbing up the Vandal. But quick peek from
कसम
Mako.
चिपकाया
Suddenly
Mako.
starts getting a bit costly, but Karan looks to hold it down. 3 kills for him, Kite to be the finisher, and that is going to be
Kite.
2 players surviving through the end.
Kite.
Yeah, just fine there. Nice little hold. Some good headhunter shots from Texture.
फॉर्म में आई है TH.
And,
ऐसा है.
Karan. Very
खुशमराज
reliable on
के
the
उसमें.
Phoenix. I feel like he's got a pretty solid grasp on how to maneuver with the agent.
ऐसे
खुशमराज.
क्यों बोल रहे हैं कि आज
A
अगर
little bit there
जेंजी
for
जीती
Texture,
तो
but he
जी
got the
बात.
job
अबे
done.
हाँ वही इसलिए तो
Karan
बोल रहा हूँ
with the
KRX को जीतना
no
चाहिए.
problems
नहीं
at
ऐसा
all
नहीं
here.
होगा.
So now
अरे
we
जेंजी का अगला
real
game
meat
किसके
and potatoes
against
and
है?
KRX.
भाई नहीं
They've been
तो वो
pretty
डिपेंड
good on
करता है
this
अपने
map, but
नोंगशिम
they've
के
been
गेम
kinda
के
changing
लिए.
around the comps. Last time we saw Hyunmin
हाँ
on
वो
the
तो
Jet.
any
This
which
time
ways अपना
back on the
डिपेंड करता है
Phoenix,
उस पे.
as we saw
हाँ
initially
बट
from
अपन को
them.
चाहिए कि KRX भी जीते
Curious
ताकि
if
अपने
this,
पास चांस रहे.
change up will
नहीं होल्ड
get
अप.
some dividends here.
जीतना चाहिए आज
for
KRX
Termi
को
and
एनी विच
company.
वेज.
But we've seen the Jet be really successful just about everywhere.
Bro, KRX
I mean,
qualified है.
a lot of teams
अरे
leading into that
जेंजी
again
का
with
2-2
the-
हो जाएगा.
the wailing
हाँ.
of
जी
the
का
Yorker.
अभी क्या है?
2-1 है.
It's a contact force away on the
2-1
chamber,
है,
forcing
exactly.
the rendezvous back
तो
in the
अगला हार तो 2-2 हो जाएगा ना उनका भी.
Salt Ash
हाँ तो
pushing
अगला हारा तो
Sewers
चांस
to
ही
that
नहीं है
trademark,
वैसे भी.
so
नहीं तो भी
very,
चांस
very
है.
अरे वो तो
scale
फिर
up close,
आरसीबी
so
कैलकुलेटर पे
use
चांस
that
है.
हाँ तो फिर कैसे चांस है पता है कि KRX आज जीत गई
a long
और
position.
टीम सीक्रेट
A
2-1
little
जीती
bit
या
of
हार
back
गई.
pressure being
हाँ
generated
तो
here.
देखो फिर लगाओ अब
Some of the
कैलकुलेशन.
util.
चुपचाप अगला जीतेगी
Info,
नोंगशिम
but
तब जीतेगी ऐसा बोलो ना.
Latch on to it.
I don't know. Sometimes it's just, you know,
Find
नहीं
it
तो
though.
नहीं जीतेगी
it's a
फिर.
it's a
अबे
dog
तो
day.
जेंजी का गेम भी तो अगला टीम सीक्रेट के साथ
I
होगा ना.
ओ जी 2-2 है.
अबे तो कल हुआ ना 2-2.
See coming.
हाँ अरे तो वही तो बोल रहा हूँ यार. कुछ भी हो
एक
जाए
जीते तो
जी
3-2
को अगला
होंगे.
गेम
He
जीतना है.
read
बस
it
इतना
well,
समझो.
but he's still able to
बाकी
find
जो भी
value. The
एनालिटिक्स
damage
है ना
on the
वो
base
सारे
now puts him
फेक
at
है.
16 HP, and obviously not going to be able to heal himself back up with the
हाँ
sky.
फेक है.
30
They find their
seconds
kill. KRX calling that they've likely got some rotations, but walk forward. Texture exploring down into
भाई
mid.
लोग
Is able
तो
to catch
bonus
Mako
भी निकाल
completely
रहे हैं.
off guard. Young now dead as Texture finds another.
Spike down.
Didn't even need the headshot. Now it all falls to
ये लोग
Hyunmin.
बोनस भी कन्वर्ट कर दिए. कल चीकू भाई क्या खेले.
4K clutch can pull it off, but the time is just not going to be there.
क्या
So they will step to the win here.
beautiful
Hold on to this
batting
phantom,
की
but
है
that's going to be a
भाई
bonus
साहब.
conversion for Gen G.
Yeah, I think you might need to think about a timeout here early as Termi. Talk about how to deal with some of this
हर्षा
early
कल
back
आरसीबी का
pressure.
मैच देखेगा.
So, oh, nice kill from Hyunmin there.
हाँ.
Keeping the gun for
हाँ
now.
क्या
ओए जी का
beautiful
लास्ट मैच
batting.
किसके अगेंस्ट है?
Yeah.
You maybe don't want to get the
Nongshim, last game
back
ही तो है
on.
ना?
He's one away.
See if
अब
they
तो
make a
एक ही
play
game
for an
बचा.
orb, but just the early map pressure that Gen G is able to generate, like you're talking about,
Wait.
clearing out the trademark, doing a few things like that, but also having that aggressive
Actually-
positioning from Texture towards
एक
B
ही तो
window,
game बचा है.
and then
Bro,
you
तो
get that deep early
actually-
smoke from Gite to set
ये
himself
ना
up for
round
the cover,
difference पे आएगा.
cubby hit, and
नहीं मैप डिफ पे है.
KRX was just
Map
scrambling. They
difference
tried to
पे.
mid-round there after
और
throwing some
Gen G
util towards C after
इजीली
the
टीम सीक्रेट को 2-0
guided
कर
light
सकती
doesn't
है
connect with
लेकिन
anything on
जी
site.
नहीं
They
कर
throw
सकती
the
इजीली.
Phoenix wall.
हाँ तो
Don't
मैं तो
commit.
वही बोल रहा हूँ ना.
shit, we are
तभी तो
cooked. Oh,
कैलकुलेटर
shit, we are
लगाना
cooked.
है.
Oh yeah,
Gen G
yeah.
is
तो
just pushing.
कैलकुलेटर फेयर है.
Everywhere on the map.
Oh
We're
shit, we
gonna
are
have a
cooked.
judge.
तो
Hyunmin
इसीलिए
carries
ये
over
मैप
the
चाहिए
Phantom.
कि KRX
Sheriff's
जीते
in
वन
there.
साइड. तो जेंजी नीचे ही रहेगी ना.
Position to utilize
ठीक है,
the
ठीक है.
moment.
मैं,
Kite goes
DRX
through.
supporter.
Frings looking to try to clear things
हाँ,
out.
KRX
Gets
full
the spot out,
support,
gets the kill.
baby.
Kite going to be taken down now. Weapon's going to be scooped up. Karan, however, able to find one. Ash the push in, catching Mako on that TP forward, and the door has been slammed shut.
बाकी सब फेक
No
है.
further entry going to be allowed here. As at Nightfall staves them off, forces them back. Hyunmin needing to find an opening. He's caught a glimpse. but he
कसम
cannot
ये
get the
लोग
shot
शूट
to
करने
connect.
लग गए अचानक से बे.
Lockett cleaning up the remainders, and that's a 4-0 start here for
ये
Gen
क्या
G.
स्टार्ट मिला इनको
They
बे.
look really comfortable right now, and this is just a fast call to Flood, to counter Flood, I should say. It's a quick hit attempted by
आज तो बाउस स्पोर्ट्स का मैच है ना आज आई गेस 4 बजे
Get some
तो
deep
मैं बस तब तक ही मैच देखूंगा फिर मैं
penetration,
चले जाऊंगा
but after that, it's just a better response. Catching the TP there, knowing some of Mako's tendencies, he's going to want to get up onto that high ground to create that extra angle, but shut right down, shut out of the
ऐसे
round.
तो बताओ किस वोट कर रहे हो मैं सपोर्ट कर रहा हूं KRX को दोस्त उन लोग का नाम चेंज हुआ ना स्पॉन्सर बड़ा है उनका जो
Timeout to be seen here. And now the operator cycled in.
बड़े स्टेक्स
Once
लिया है
again, ignoring a lobby position. His flash will connect Karn into the corner, but he's got a stack!
वो कसम कोई मतलब ही नहीं हुआ
Main reveal, third running back going to be coming through. Ash on the pincer maneuver, sliding in from mid. And KRX are out of ideas, and they are running out of players. Young tucked away, not going to be spotted there, but the Prowler will get the grab this time, and he cannot find anything.
भाई क्या खेल रहे जेनजी वाले क्या पेस है ये
Gen G looking alive and well.
Yeah, no problems there. Karan just
Karan
steady as all heck in the garage.
ये
He
देखो ये
gets flash, tries to turn it, doesn't, but by the
अबे वो
time
IRL भी
he's
dodge
sliding
किया
in
था
there, he kind of partially turned it. It's too late. Oh, and then the haunt reveal. Two players stuck behind the garage door.
ये लोग क्या खेल रहे हैं बे
The reads are really nice right now
मेरी
from
टीम
Gen
अपर फाइनल्स
G.
में अगले जो वेटिंग फॉर
Util
यू अपर फाइनल्स
on
पहुंच गए
point. Having that
Wow.
extra player there. Making all the difference in the world. Gen G now.
ओए हर्ष भाई तुम ऑन स्ट्रीम करोगे ना अपर फाइनल्स
Long C, but Young going for a peek, not connecting.
क्या मतलब
पावर स्पोर्ट्स का आज जीता
तो भी
मैं
है?
तो अपर फाइनल्स
Drive immediately denied. As Bane will be able to peel one back, so an exchange
go,
with the
baby.
Neons. All those Phoenixes available in here on the site. The push getting ready to come through. Khan not really
नहीं होगा
boxed
इस
in
बार
though.
वहाँ पे कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं है
From
गुड
back
फ्लैश
to
टीम
back.
वाले matches बहुत late होंगे बंटारी के।
हाँ हाँ कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं है
Now struggling to try to dance around, but they're just completely and utterly surrounded.
Down C.
और क्या
It's going to be
स्टार्ट
another damn
करेंगे
near flawless round here. It's Gen G are just storming their way through this map.
Yeah, I mean, they're just reacting really nicely. A good little moment here
मतलब
for Gite. He's under some
पूरा
pressure.
सब निपटाने के
Throws up
बाद
the smoke early, even though he gets flashed in it. There's some reinforcements there. The rest of Gen G quickly again on these anti-eco rounds.
फिटे नहीं
Just
क्या क्या
flooding.
नाम था भूल गया मैं
Whatever KRX tries to make
फिटाए
the hit go for,
फिटे
Gen G's right there.
I was going to say, we see one
Wait,
side of the
मतलब
stage, the coaching staff.
थोड़े काम है अभी तो
Others.
उसके
So here we
बाद
go.
होगी।
Timeout finally to be called. As I think Termy's going to be feeling like this has gone way too far.
फिटे
I mean, I think he was hoping that the adjustments would be there, but at every twist and turn, Gen G's been a step ahead. They've had that extra player in a lot of the spots where KRX is trying to create some pressure. And then they're just
I thought रात में
having great reads on,
होगा
you know, KRX trying to go for these set execs, and they're just waiting them out a little bit and then swatting them away.
5-6-0 स्टार्ट मिली है इन लोग को
Phenomenal for Gen G. I mean, this is one of the maps that they took off of Paper Rex, so certainly some comfort here. And you got to be kind of wondering, you know, for KRX already, was this swap back?
That's
to
my-
the
that's
Phoenix
my
swap
conspiracy
actually
theory,
the
though.
answer?
क्या-
Should we
क्या
stuck
बताओ?
with the Jet stuff?
कि
Be some big
टर्मी
questions. And, you
को
know,
फ्रॉस्ट के
already
अगेंस्ट
down
अभी भी
6
वो है
on your attacker side
Grina.
on Haven.
घृणा
इसलिए
Double
वो बोला है
duelist is-
DRX को
feels
कि ये
bad
वन साइड
for
हार
them.
जाओ
So let's see. They're going to try to create a little bit of pressure, a bit of space here. Texture.
भाई आपने तो
disrespect
भाई
Molly.
तवे पे कुक किया है
You may be rewarded now, can't quite find the flick.
बात तो कह दी हर्ष भाई
यप
Would have been one hell of a
दिस
shot.
इज
But
रियल
क्योंकि अगर वन साइड हार गए तो फिर तो
take some space.
दिक्कत हो जाएगी
Times looking okay. It's one into the elbow, but no closer
अब
to
जी का
finding
मैच
the
कब है नेक्स्ट
elimination.
वीक
Yeah, just got to try to make Gen G respect other parts of the map while you scale forward.
जेनजी फॉर्म में आ गई है ना
Wary.
दोस्तों ये दिक्कत की बात
Just
है
have
बस
to trademark
शॉट
it,
बे
man,
टेक्सचर
Has the shot and he gets out scot-free. Quick little pivot. In the meanwhile, just walk down mid. Young able
Nice
to hold
shot.
his own.
क्या बात है
Wants to kill the
दोस्त
counter,
और
but he's going to be in for a whirl of
आराम से
hurt here.
दोस्त आराम से
Leon sliding into
दोस्त
the corner,
कोई
paranoia.
बात नहीं
Does connect and Ash has the shorty.
3 लोग चढ़ गए थे
Player advantage
शॉट
now expanded upon his texture. They're trying to hold down this site. And is this Mr. 4K? Can he confirm it? No.
Nice,
Mako
Mako.
will
Nice.
deny that.
1v3 for you, baby. I trust you.
Get
Care
it
shot,
up to
care
right,
shot,
but
click
Mako
shot.
now
नीचे देखो, नीचे
very
नाले
rough
में.
position.
पीछे अपने.
Is always made from that neon.
30
Back
seconds
away,
left.
has the
Ult
ult.
भी
He
है.
really wants to
Ult
try to
भी है.
go
सी
for
खाली
it,
है
but
पूरा. मेरी बात सुन bro.
given the
मेरी
numbers,
बात
it
सुन.
feels very
मेरे
unlikely
दिमाग से
for him
तेरे
to pull the
दिमाग
trigger
तक.
on that.
Anti bro, anti. हार गया.
They're just waiting for
हाँ,
another
nice
tap
try.
of the spike
चलो
before
go
they
next.
collapse.
Pearl चल करो Pearl.
You would have to ult right now.
Just gonna go for a
10
corner
seconds
plant.
left.
There's the swing out. They interrupt it. And they're just playing for the time, playing for the kill. Ash to clean it up, the timeout.
KRX
Not
should win for G to get. Yep.
Be a concern here for Gen G.
Yeah, this is a rough round for KRX. In particular because this is one of the rounds where they don't, on their buys, they don't make some noise at one site and then pivot to another. Gen G actually was heavily stacking towards B and C, leaving Texture on his own on A, so it's a good read, but you have no util to make him uncomfortable.
Yong के ऊपर Yong वहाँ पे एक और मारता ना
Leaving
मजा आ
that man with an
जाता.
op. He's gonna.
अरे आराम से भाई,
gonna
आराम
make
से
it rough
Texture
for you
भाई, दिक्कत
every
की बात
time.
नहीं है कोई.
He is so consistent.
ये KRX को जहाँ जीतना चाहिए वहाँ ये क्यों मचा रहे हैं?
For Young.
वो कहाँ लगाया उसने अपना
Trying to
टीपी?
get some extra oomph in this round, but still very much lacking in the firepower department. Freeing the judge if he can actually get up close. For now, KRX getting a
Yong का भी
decent
ult आ
read
गया.
on the map.
Yeah, they're
वो सब लोग scattered हैं.
maybe going to be able to get
आराम
him
से
towards
hit कर
site.
सकते हैं.
Lakia is going up towards
पर
heaven, it
ult
looks
है
like,
इनके
so
पास क्या? नहीं.
just going to have to maybe win the battle.
क्या Texture ने अपना ult भी
Nice if
खोला
you
है,
can
ऑफ
get
भी
Young in
लगाई
a
है.
position to cover that a little bit for you.
नहीं,
It looks like Gen G
खोली नहीं है
just
शायद.
gonna have to play retake.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
that was
is
close.
Oh, very close. We'll be able to get the plan, get into a 5v5 post.
Spike
As Relay
planted.
Bolt tried to delay. They hear the judge.
Ooh,
Freeing
judge है.
Norse. Will scale forward, gets himself within that smoke.
यहाँ पे
Playing
freeing
at the
का play
connector.
बनना चाहिए और मजा आ जाएगी. वो लोग उसको
Obvious
expect
sense
कर रहे हैं
when you
पर.
heard the shotgun, you know that he's going to be playing up.
Seize बचा हुआ है.
Sees the connect, but no one to scale off the back of that one. Meanwhile, Seeker's going to be let loose. Bane
बचा ले
gonna
दोस्त.
find
ये
their
round तेरे पे है,
positions.
तेरे पे है
Goes
दोस्त.
up into heaven, cleared by Texture. Girl ball out, Relay Bolt to
Oh,
fly.
nice.
Freeing the strike over connector, but he's only going to be able to find the one. Young able to find one with that toward a force, but immediately gets taken down as Karen finds the kill. And now Mako, isolated, is zoned away, which is
भाई
a share of
अचानक
hand
से
at
2
23
सेकंड
HP.
के
But
भाई
Mako manages to find some kills. He's got to get the swing,
अरे यार
and he makes it so very close. But
Bro!
not
ये?
क्लोज ला
मजा
लिया
आ जाता.
था बे.
My God.
Operator will be lost in heaven, but doesn't matter.
Nope. Does
Oh,
not matter.
कसम
Ash cap
Mako.
is there.
An iota. Oh, what a haunt from Lakia. He's landed some really nice ones. And they're just so explosive on this retake, just throwing
और
tons
क्या
of
अच्छा
util in.
फ्लैश किए लोग सबके सब. बस
They're
सबके
just
सब
so fast to flood through. Phoenix covers hell, Neon up and over the box. That is just how you draw it up in the playbook.
G to get in. फिर
Now
जीतना
you got
पड़ेगा G
Kara
को
on
next
it,
game.
all- Texture
अबे,
has his tour to force this
बात
round.
ऐसी है ना दोस्त.
Yeah, another reason
फिर
why
Gen
losing
G
the operator didn't
उसके बाद
matter.
वाला गेम भी
No.
जीत
Now
जाएंगे.
we could put
समझ
a
रहा है?
judge
Young
behind
though,
it.
timing,
Well,
okay, hello.
तो वो लोग
Quick kill,
3-2 हो
Texture gonna be
जाएंगे.
kicking himself over that one.
फिर G भी 3-2 हो जाएंगे अगर वो नेक्स्ट जीतते हैं तो.
No coverage.
BT है मतलब ओवरऑल.
it's been a lot of 1-4s for KRX, so Gen G reading into that immediately after Young gets that kill in the mid. That's probably lining up for A.
And then tucked in. Prowler, the peek from Bane clears that. Just trying to keep that cubby position completely covered. It's freeing. Force them back. His curveball up and over the top. It gets turned and Lakia
कसम. Lakia तो शूट कर रहा
the
है.
shot. Now, Young trying to explore into the C side of the map. Gets the bad news. There's a judge waiting for him around the corner.
4v3 भाई ये क्या वन साइडर आ रहे हैं
No
बे.
foul.
ये
Now,
कुछ ही
weapon
बात
swapped
प्लेऑफ
over.
से
Ash
मोस्टली हाँ बहुत ज्यादा.
backpedaling.
तो
Over
चांसेस
towards
तो फिर
spawn
बचेंगे
side.
नहीं यार.
As KRX are once again scrambling and down a player.
30 seconds left.
This is going to be tough. Look at Lakia. Not going to have that trip there to give you the
ये राउंड निकाल लो यार. 8-4 हाफ भी अच्छा है यार दोस्तों. 8-4 हाफ भी अच्छा है.
Oh my God.
कसम,
Wow.
कुछ नहीं निकल रहा.
Flash didn't connect, but the headshot does, and now both players corralled into the cubby.
Enemy remaining.
Mako dead as he tries to escape from it. Here comes the push forward, and Bane has everything to do. Pop Flash not
भी
going to be
shoot
connected to
नहीं
the
कर
pass
रहा
lane there, blocking it out.
लास्ट मैप
The defuse
लोटस है.
begins and will be stuck. Kite at plat
ये गेम
finds
खत्म है
the
यार.
headshot, and it is 9-0.
This is not what I
यार,
expected
ये तो
at
क्या
all
one
coming
side
into
मार
this.
रहे हैं बे.
Nope.
I mean, Gen G is just
9-0.
doing everything right. Making great reads on the map. What a turn there from Lakia. Yunmin knows
They are
they're
so
right there
cooked,
because
bhai.
the
They are
relay
so
bolt
cooked.
forced the players back after Freen got the contact. Gen G just better right
तो
now.
ना वन साइड दे रहे हैं.
Asking, how is it?
Yeah.
How am I doing?
इन लोग को समझती है कोरियन.
No doubt it's good. No doubt at all.
Okay, well, TP forward, looking for the quick plant. But Ash is here, looking to interrupt.
Try to
Plant
get
gonna be
him
stuck
off
in
the
free,
nice
pushing
three.
forward, has that judge, manages to peel back some pressure, but will get killed on the way out. It's gonna be a fast defuse. Counter spam is able to find the one, but the defuse is just being stuck.
अरे
He
तक
always
क्या भाई
doesn't do anything!
Bro!
It is just a fast flood retake. Hold on the defuse. KRX lose another round. Gen G are up to double
मैं
digits.
मानता ही नहीं भाई, मैं मानता ही नहीं.
Flawless
भाई
fashion.
एग्जैक्टली भाई ये तो वो कर रहे हैं भाई. अब तो बहुत ऑब्वियस कर
I
रहे
thought
हैं.
this one looked kind of okay. You've got deep post plants, but
उनको
I think
जीतना ही
this
नहीं है
kill on
बे.
Gite might have made KRX
अरे
think
okay
that
भाई.
they killed the diffuser, and it's a-okay. We're fine, guys. We've got time. They did not. They did not have time at all. There was never a retap either. It's just a stick.
Yep.
The whole way.
Stayed on it.
अरे उसको देखो टेक्सचर को कहां तक आया था.
Lucky he didn't get killed there.
Right back to the pop. Here the Trailblazer, Young. Able to catch
क्या
textures.
बात
He
है
tries to get
दोस्तों. अब तो
himself
बस
slotted in over on that sewer's exit.
Oh,
Yunmin
shot
starting to come
Yunmin.
alive.
यूनविन भी है.
Found within the run it back.
मैं पहली बार देख रहा हूँ उस गेम में.
As for the first time,
MI की याद आ गई.
probably ever in this map,
Devon 3 Korean
KRX.
I guess.
have themselves a player advantage. They're going to be spotted. Leave gun barrel peeking
ये
out.
गलत बात है ना.
Shots
ये
out.
जो तुम कर रहे हो ना ये बहुत गलत बात है यार.
Just some
इन लोग को
disrespect
क्वालिफाई
being
करवाने
shown
के लिए
there to
बस
the
जीत
Nightfall
रहे हैं
by KRX.
साला.
That's when they
क्योंकि नेक्स्ट गेम तो टीम सीक्रेट के साथ है और टीम सीक्रेट के साथ गेम मतलब फ्री विन.
Trying to get himself slotted there.
क्योंकि
in
टीम
hell,
सीक्रेट को तो
but
पता ही नहीं
they'll
खेलना
pick up
कैसे
ball, and KRX get themselves on the board, but the best that they can hope for is going to be a
Last
2-10.
round in the half.
less than ideal. Karan, man. Poor right now. Poor textures,
दिक्कत
paranoid,
कर
trying
दिए
to
बे चैट
find
अपने
safety.
लिए.
I don't know where I am.
Where am I going? This was a nasty turn here from Hyunmin, and then the
कसम
immediate
यूनविन.
headshot with the
यूनविन
Guardian.
तो बहुत ही लो सेंस खेलता है बे. ऐसे
Yes.
कैसे घूम गया.
Completely audio.
He's playing completely off the visual of that curveball.
That is tremendous stuff. Pop flash. Set up the TP pass.
Oh.
Bane?
Maybe he caught a glimpse right before the bloom of that smoke, but either way, it might have just been one hell of a timing. Young now going to be tucked in. I'll get on this angle. Down A long. Smoke will dissipate.
बोलने से जिंक्स होगा नहीं नहीं भाई ऐसा.
Another one's
क्या
going to be
होगा
cycled
next?
in.
टोटस में फिर हार जाएंगे तो किसे मालूम पड़ेगा नहीं.
All on his own knows that he
हाँ
needs to buy a
ये
little bit
बात
extra
कह दी ना
time if
आपने.
they do end up pushing his side, so falls right
ये
back.
बात कह दी ना आपने.
No smoke. No contact anywhere else on the map just yet. Bunch of
ये
noise
हार
being
जाते हैं
made.
वन साइड. नेक्स्ट वाला उन लोग को बोलेंगे कि हम लोग को जीतने दो.
Spike planted.
Plans in play. Be a difficult retake here, but Kite able to get it started. Another round of secrets going to be sent in. Lock in, peeking up the side of that. Hyunmin falling. Mako now joining him in the grave. And
वापस
suddenly,
3v2
Gen
हो
G
गया
have a player advantage. Young trying to watch this flank. Karen's got the curveball, the turn of the flash. But Karen has the kill. And
कोई
Bane has
मतलब
now been
नहीं भाई.
scouted.
11-1 हाफ हुआ है.
Roll forward. Get a pinch, get that kill, but the flash will connect. And
बाप
Karen
रे.
will take him down.
भाई करण क्या
11-1.
खेल रहा है बे.
Gen G.
इतना chaos में ये लोग कैसे combos कर रहे हैं भाई रिकॉन के साथ
Oh,
flash.
this is unbelievable stuff from them.
ये
It's
क्या है
starting to
बे.
feel like
चालू हुआ
Gen
खत्म
G we
होने वाला
saw
है.
against Paper X and not the Gen G we saw against GE and
Anybody
Gnome
else?
Shit. Yeah, literally anybody else this year.
Planted.
They just went for it and got a connection. I thought that might have been the round right there, frankly. Gite doing what he can to get one, but it's Karan again.
Sword
Oh
diya
my
bhai.
God, Karan.
ये अलग प्राइम में आ
stuff
गया
there.
था
Young's crosshair placement a little bit off, and that gives
देखो 15-4 जा रहा है वो
ability to
4 के डीपी खेल
position
रहा
and
है
challenge him. But anyway,
insane
I mean, if Gen G close
जी
out
के लिए
this
बुरा
series,
लग रहा है अब तो बहुत बुरा लग रहा है भाई
I imagine that Gen will probably be picking Kite to talk to for the interview. I would love to know how much calling he's doing.
yeah, for sure.
Have they just handed him
किसकी
the
जगह
keys to the
Kite?
kingdom
जिंक्स की जगह
in this short little bit of time?
जिंक्स क्या खेलता
Or
था
is Laki still
इनिशिएटर
the
था
main caller? But either way,
जिंक्स क्या खेलता था दोस्त
his individual just microing has been fantastic. Slow timings, etc.
ओ दोस्त
On
He
point.
is on point.
Yeah, and even in that round there,
दो
just
भी
the
बच गए
decision
बेचारा।
not to try to, greed for a kill, before you get traded or something like that, knowing that the whole way through he's playing delay, he's playing cautious, he's playing for his team to get there, because I think you could see how confident Gen G are in their A retakes, which are phenomenal for the most part. The only round they didn't get to go was the one where it was 4v2 by the time they got to it. So a lot of them were really clean. They're constantly creating that extra layer of pressure, making Young's life absolutely miserable.
Genji
out of
is
the
the
flanks
only
and
team to have revealed their
Gunman
comps on
just
every map
doesn't look quite as comfortable on
और
the
तो ये लोग हर एक मैप
Phoenix
में ये
here.
करें
This has been
Genji wins the next
They've
match
played
against
every,
TH
they're the only team to play every map,
win
I
so
think.
they qualify yeah
That's what I think
so
that
they
means.
do or die for both Nongshim and G
They have played
Sounds
every
like
map
like
this stage.
भाई और वही Nongshim के साथ गेम कितना टफ है
Yeah, they Solo just tweeted the playbook.
here's everything we're gonna do. Good luck.
Yeah. Try and stop us.
If they were doing that,
Hasbul
like,
January
well,
this
that
tables
explains
are
a
loving
lot
hi Desperate what's up
past results that they've had so far this stage.
छी बे
There's all
यार
5
ये
beat
बुरा
chests
लगा
there.
यार जी के
Yeah,
लिए
we're going to tweet out our playbook. We're going to lose a couple, but we're still going to make playoffs.
क्योंकि ये लोग भाई पर्ल पे तो जेंजी वाले अच्छा खेलते हैं यार जेंजी का मैप है पर्ल तो
Feeling very free to take this space
और वो
though.
भी केआरएक्स को पिक
Genji.
करने दिया
Not really concerned at all about the opposition, but
भाई हर बार
Just
कैसे
starting
तो
to-
पर्ल निकल
in a
जाए
row, get some players
लोटस
in
पे
position,
अकेला एक
3
प्लेयर
here
मार
to try
देगा
to offset this attack. As Han will find the reveal, and Young is trying to make a quick little exit there, freeing. Oh, running out of bullets and running out of life. Young will be able to fight Kite, swapping over to the Classic. He's desperately trying to find the kill on the Karen, cannot make it happen. Now it is Hyunmin, holding his own within the smoke
क्या
for the
बात है
one, but
दोस्त कोई
Texture
बात नहीं
swings
हार गए
forward,
अपन
finds the third.
गिव अप कर देते हैं
He is
वो
immediately
उसको आइडिया आया
alongside Locky,
कि वो
going
लोग
on
सी
the
जा रहे
rotation,
हैं
but look at Mako, look at the read.
I can't believe he's read this.
30 seconds left.
क्या रीड है
No
माको
plant,
को
so now he knows for sure. See what he can do. A
Texture
paranoia.
is still expecting them to come crawling out of A.
Yeah. They have no idea.
Check in towards B. Mako, ooh, well, there's the spot out. Now Mako about to be the one that's a bit more surrounded. Oh, the turn away, the timing.
अरे भाई
Not
साहब
gonna matter
कहाँ
too
खेल
much.
रहा है
Mafia
बे
holds his own
माको
on site, and there you have it. Both pistols over to Gen G, 12-1 the
रोज
score
में स्टक हो
line.
गया हूँ क्या करूँ
And I
मेरे दोस्त प्रैक्टिस कर रहे थे
don't quite see
Practice
KRX
कर,
taking this
deathmatch
one to
is game.
overtime.
No.
क्रॉसहेयर प्लेसमेंट पे ध्यान
I'm looking
दें
forward to
gut
Pearl.
feeling.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Pearl.
We're gonna get there mighty quickly.
Well,
और दिया टेक्सचर ने भी
gonna have to scrape together some kind of buy here as KRX. This is not what I had on my bingo card coming into today.
And this is also, as far as force buys goes, horrendous.
Yeah. Young bought a bunch of headhunter bullets.
12-1 ये 13-1 होने
Sure,
वाला
there's
है
a couple stingers.
I mean, if they can win this round,
दोस्त बन गए
try
एंड
to
कर दिए
spark something. I
क्वालीफाई
mean,
के
it's like
लिए
the ending of Saving Private Ryan. Just a couple sticky bombs.
Yeah,
पंकिल
that's all
भाई
you need.
बेशरम आदमी हो ना
Grease,
पंकिल भाई
socks.
बहुत ही बेशरम आदमी हो पंकिल भाई
It's a bomb of 6. Relay bolt going to be sent forward, and Ash, okay, into the meat grinder.
शॉट भाई
missed.
लॉक किया
Kite, however, still just scaling forward through the trademark. He's able to find one. Flash will connect. but
हाँ
He is still
चिपका
just
दिया
praying,
इसको भी
praying, getting rewarded for it. Bane finds Texture at the same time.
1v2 for the new guy bro
And there you go.
क्या बात है।
KRX will be able to make a go of it as they find themselves a second round win.
Yeah, just able to hold the line.
पंकिल
G
पंकिल
trying
भाई
to
को
create
एक
an
बार
extra
रेशियो
angle, but it
करना
kind
है
of formulates a little bit too late.
इतना
making
रेशियो
the A
करना है
hit.
जनरेशनल रेशियो होना चाहिए पंकिल भाई को
See this again.
देखो एक बार करना
Nuh-uh,
है बस।
Mako. Full flash, just dome somebody down the ramp.
I mean, he needed a miracle.
Yeah, and he got it. Huge win there for Bane. Because Kite's so weak at this point.
KRX win
That it
trading
mattered. Only headshot him anyway.
किसी को पता नहीं चलेगा दोस्तों, किसी को पता नहीं चलेगा,
Okay,
बिल्कुल पता नहीं चल रहा है मेरे को।
go again. Good start for Young. Takes Texture
गलत
out
दिन
of
मैच
window.
देखने आ गया एक तो भाई साहब।
Go fully prepared for some kind of C hit, but just a scoop of the orb here.
ये टीम
Gen G
3-0 है,
playing the long game.
दुनिया के सबसे मतलब एक ऐसा
Into
ग्रुप
the next round if possible.
जिसमें ऐसा सब भरे हुए हैं, चैंपियंस लोग, विनर लोग,
Is he the one holding the
ग्रुप
spike
ऑफ
too?
डेथ,
Yeah, he
पूरे
is,
दुनिया
so
का टफेस्ट ग्रुप
get him
होगा।
one away from it. And then in death, you know, if you could get to the plant, that
वहां
is.
पे ये टीम 3-0 है और आज वो 12-2 हार रहे हैं।
Considering the flash, but will just be the smoke out. Molly going to be layered forward. Most of the players able to scale past that, but do eat a good amount of damage. The TP's going to be heard, and Young
Spike planted.
spraying able to find Kite through that smoke. Comes up with a
हाँ
fourth as
चार
well.
मारा योंग।
Big round for the rookie of KRX.
वाह, 2-3 लोग
Sure,
ताली
they
बजा
don't
रहे हैं।
suffer any damage in the anti-eco, so flawless fashion for KRX to try to build a bankroll. But there are still 9 rounds to go.
दिखाओ हाईलाइट तो दिखाओ भाई,
It's
कैसे
going to
मारा
be a nice
चार।
little round here for Gen G. Oh,
Yeah, whittled away at him and then found the
Yeah.
headshot in the end.
yeah. Good read there from Yunmin. He's calling that out, and Young responded really nicely
भाई
there.
योंग खेलता है हाँ? सामने भी शांघाई विनर्स है।
All right. Got a tour de force here.
एक,
Young's
दो,
going to
तीन।
back it up with a judge, it looks like.
सभी है भाई अभी तो।
Texture, though, already getting into the operator.
एक विनर्स, एक ये टीम में,
See if that run it back.
चैंप्स में थर्ड, फोर्थ कितना आए थे पता नहीं।
Texture just going to eat the stun.
Yeah, really bolt.
Imagine now TS beats Gen G. भाई टीम सीक्रेट
too
ऐसी
much,
टीम है ना
just could
जो कभी नहीं जीत
Come
सकती।
down to kind of a timing battle here. Depends on how far Young keeps pushing. I mean, Texture tried this, my friend, and you killed him. Okay, you're not going to go as far. And just
अरे
rendezvous
भाई
out.
यहाँ
All
से
right.
वहाँ तक खेलने
I was
गया,
getting a
बताओ।
bit worried there that he was going to try to get up on those stairs in front of window.
They got the
इतना
curveball
दूर
out as
तक
well,
टीपी
though,
होता है,
so
रियलाइज
that's-
नहीं होता कभी
I
कभी
think Cameron
चेंबर
was
का।
only able to afford. Oh, never mind.
इतना फॉरवर्ड था वो,
Hold util.
सीधा साइड आया।
Obviously build up another
उसको
one,
भी
but
डील किया क्या?
he's dead, so he's end up falling, but the trade is there instantly. Saw a little double peek through as Freeing setting up the fast lane, tucking into the corner. On that
तीन
sewer
लोग आ
side
गए।
of the site. Only finding nobody,
और
but
दे दिया
Texture
Texture।
does come up with the goods. Kill found, Young dead. Player advantage here to Gen G as they look to bring this map to its conclusion. And the players are just going to be backing out. They say, you know what? I think we've drawn the attention. Let's rotate over to what is likely to be an FTC site.
जेसी वॉश।
Yeah, this is a good
टूर्नामेंट का नहीं बहुत
mid-round.
एवरेज दिख रहा है, हाँ देखा मैंने, इतना कुछ खास
Texture
नहीं।
able
अगर वो
to...
लीग सही है ना तो फिर तो बिल्कुल
Try to draw a
टूर्नामेंट
little
का
bit.
बड़ा नाम है यार।
It's not really giving much over to him.
क्या हगास सा नाइफ बना दी है।
Lakia going to be one away
टूर्नामेंट का
from
नाइफ अच्छा
nightfall.
होना चाहिए था, एकदम
Plant.
Should be GG, you would think.
क्रेजी आ नाइफ होना चाहिए था। ये क्या नाइफ बनाया पता नहीं।
Akko Freeing and Hyunmin have something to say about it.
That late linger from Hyunmin because they know that there's going to be a flank enacted given the
Khatam
numbers
game.
available to Gen G. They just don't know where the hell he is. And Texture just now making his way up through B. Meanwhile, pile forward into the smoke, and it is a shooting
बताओ
gallery.
नया सब
Kite
प्लेयर
coming
आके
away with
मचा
2.
दिया।
And Gen G not allowing for KRX to really
Wow.
start turning the wheels there. 13
Wow,
to
bro.
3. Absolute
Nice game, I
dominance
guess.
on
GG.
display where we least expected.
Yeah, absolutely. But I will say that Karan on the Phoenix still looking very, very strong. I mean, that was something that,
क्या खेल गए
you know,
रे।
surprised us but impressed us the first outing.
आह!
He continues to impress. It seems
भाई
like
अभी तो हेवी कैलकुलेटर खोलना पड़ेगा चैट। रुको, अभी तो हेवी कैलकुलेशन चाहिए अपन को कि भाई इन लोग को कितने मैप, अरे माँ कसम, रुको कैलकुलेटर चैट जीपीटी से पूछ लेते हैं ना, कैलकुलेटर की क्या जरूरत है। इस जमाने में कैलकुलेटर की क्या जरूरत है।
ओए,
क्या?
कौन बोला तुम लोग को कि भाई टीम सीक्रेट के अगेंस्ट है डीआरएक्स का?
केआरएक्स का नहीं, अबे
वो
बेशरम
जेनजी
आदमी
का,
जेनजी का है ना, तुम थोड़े से हो बे, तुम बेशरम से ही हो। अभी नोंगशिम का है भाई, टीम सीक्रेट तो वन साइडेड बाहर हो जाएगी इस टूर्नामेंट से। रुको
टीम
स्क्रीनशॉट
सीक्रेट शुड पैक इट अप ब्रो।
ब्रो, या एग्जैक्टली ब्रो, जेसी वॉश। ओए रुको रुको, चैट जीपीटी से बात करके आता हूँ।
क्या
पूछना पड़ेगा ना, मतलब
Very poor from KRX.
क्या क्या पूछोगे?
अरे कि मतलब क्वालिफिकेशन के लिए क्या मैप्स चाहिए, क्या चाहिए,
Biggest rebounds that we've
कुछ
ever
क्या था?
had. So let's go ahead and send it back all to the analyst desk, who I'm sure are quite
chatgpt.com.
as we are.
रुक जाओ।
very puzzled. I
ChatGPT.com.
don't even know where to begin. There are just too many things. But we're gonna start with that
Create
score
image नहीं
that is right
create image
there. I think at the top of the day,
अरे
we
image
thought
कैसे
we would see
डालूं?
this
अरे
map with
बार
the
बार
scores
create
being
image
the
पे चले आ रहा है add
Yeah, well,
photos
we
and files.
kind of expected a quick match
Pictures,
today, but definitely not in this
screenshot.
direction. It's crazy. They came out and cooked them, bro.
11 first kills to 5. And
How
yes,
does that
Alright.
happen?
Guys, we got 11 first kills and we've got 3 rounds. So that's like
This
25%
is
almost
the
success rate
current
after you find the opening kill. Excuse me?
What
standings
is happening here? And
for
this is the thing we said about Gen G. We know
VCT
they're ceiling high, but
Pacific
they're not consistent. Right now, they're not consistent in the best way.
stage
Out of
1.
peak form.
कौन सा group है?
This Kite guy, unbelievable.
कौन सा group है?
I couldn't
Alpha
believe
group.
what I was watching. KRX
Alpha
way out of place.
group.
Gen G did not skip a beat. Started so
Currently,
strong. Look at that dominant run to
Gen
begin
G
the game.
versus
This is a
KRX.
good shot.
There are
KRK,
just so many
wow.
things flashing in my
KRX
head. There's like, oh, Zinx is injured
is
and Kite is coming
going
in.
on.
Jeremy saying Ash will play Neon and they're gonna be so aggressive. There are just too many
and
things
Gen
in
G
this match.
won the
that-
first map.
And then me thinking that
First
like, I think
map.
I should predict Gen G and then I didn't.
क्या जी
I
कितना
had-
जीते 13-3
Yeah.
You give someone a sheet of paper with
13-3.
all of the circumstances of this game, and then the first kills for this match, and you
I
ask
want
no one would ever pick
global
it.
ओए
esports
क्लर्ज भाई स्ट्रीम म्यूट करो ना पहली
Odds
Huh?
here, they've won their map pick of Haven.
क्या हो गया क्या हुआ I want global esports to qualify.
कुछ हुआ नहीं बस मेरे को देख रहा हूँ
What
तुम्हारा
are the chances and the routes to qualify for playoffs? Bracket में top 4 will qualify. ठीक है. Current situation 2-2. Map dev key impact ongoing. If Gen G wins, Gen G becomes scenarios. ठीक है. Almost guaranteed top 4. Very high chances अगर G Nongshim को हराती है. If G loses to Nongshim, G goes 2-3. Things get messy. This will depend on TS upsetting someone unlikely. Round map tiebreakers, Gen G losing remaining matches. This is a low probability route. Most important matches, G versus Nongshim May 2. Winner is basically a decider match. तो जो जीतेगा वो qualify 100%. Gen G का टीम सीक्रेट के साथ मैच है. Gen G दोनों जीत जाती है. Then G must win versus Nongshim to stay ahead. Shit, Nongshim को हराए qualify. G loses to Nongshim. Nongshim drop games. G wins via map difference, round difference. This is risky because G already has -2 round difference. G Nongshim को हराती है, TS Gen G को हराती है, massive tie break chaos. तो अगर G Nongshim को हराती है तो 90% और अगर हार गई तो बाहर है. ऐसा कहना है. Bro. This is not looking
बाहर है
clean,
फिर तो
bro.
बाहर
This is
है.
not looking clean, bro.
मजाक भी नहीं
हाँ?
अगर नोंगशिम से हारे ना तो फिर गुड नाइट है पैक इट अप है फिर
हाँ फिर तो मेरे को नहीं लगता कि चांस भी मिलेगा.
हाँ
वो अपन किक ऑफ में क्वालिफाई हुए थे? नहीं हुए थे ना?
नहीं भाई कभी जिंदगी में नहीं हुए
I mean, I agree. You had a great start.
अभी तो हर्ष भाई
Slow
फिर
down
तो
in the
एक
middle,
चीज
but I
बताओ मेरे को. ये बारी क्वालिफाई नहीं होंगे अगर
ये बारी अगर नहीं हुए तो फिर घर पे
तो
फिर बोरिया बिस्तर
नहीं तो फिर तो स्टेज 2 आएगा है ना. तो
स्टेज 2 भी है
अरे बेशरम आदमी. हाँ
Sorry,
तो स्टेज 2 है. स्टेज 2 में भी अगर ऐसा ही सीन हो गया अगर नहीं
चैंपियंस छोड़ो
नहीं नहीं नहीं
Champions
नहीं
की
नहीं
तैयारी।
मैं बताऊँ नहीं नहीं क्यों पता है स्टेज 2 में ये वाली टीम्स भी आएगी बे. चैलेंजर्स वाली भी. हाँ स्टेज 2 में चैलेंजर्स की टीम भी आएगी. 4 टीम अलग से और आएगी. समझ रहे हो? हाँ स्टेज 2 अलग होने वाला है. 4 चैलेंजर्स टीम भी रहेगी जिन लोग को चांसेस रहेगा. तो मतलब
और ना
हाँ
स्टेज 2 में मेरे हिसाब से
हाँ
just because
हाँ
that can be G's last tournament
नहीं I don't think so. यहाँ पर ठीक है.
हाँ मतलब ये सेम रोस्टर जो इतना प्रॉमिसिंग है,
हाँ,
ये सामने आगे जाके स्टिक नहीं करेगा,
वो तो मेरे को लगता है 100% स्टिक नहीं करेगा।
क्योंकि वो फ्रेंचाइजी करेगा, वो दुनिया भर का अलग सीन
What
आने
if
वाला है
KRX beats
टूर्नामेंट।
Gen G?
बराबर है।
तो फिर तो अरे अगला गेम इम्पोर्टेंट है ना।
Rushi Bhai will go all in and bring in Demon 1 and Tens in G.
हाँ, एक सेकंड,
Qualify in champions
लास्ट अगले साल बोल रहे हो?
this year.
दिस
Stage
ईयर
2.
स्टेज 2। ओ तो
Tens to G.
पूरा पैसा मिला लो, एकदम बढ़िया सा फंड इकट्ठा कर लो और एक ही टीम में सब डाल दो, ऐसा बोल रहे हो?
Yep. Rushi Bhai is gonna go all in
Tens.
stage 2 just
Demon
to
1.
qualify for champions, baby.
ओ फ्लॉलेस रन, फिर तो चैम्प्स जीत भी जाएंगे। तो आसपास भी खरीद सकते हैं फिर तो।
नहीं, आसपास is made in Brazil, bro, so he deserves that.
तो Zekken ऑक्सी 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 ऑक्सी
I feel अगर Tens आ गया तो Zekken आ जाना चाहिए।
तो
क्या
टेंस, जेकन, डीमन 1, ऑक्सी।
नहीं, Demon 1 को रख दो, फिर वो हक देता है बीच बीच में। तो
नहीं,
अपने
रख
प्लेयर्स
सकते
है ना,
हैं।
बैटमैन, गोट, उड़तान, पॉ।
हाँ तो यार वो भी तो हक दिए ना।
Bro, and I want
हाँ,
them to bring back lightning fast, bro.
लाइटनिंग फास्ट,
Yeah.
ये लाइटनिंग फास्ट। तो टेंस, जेकन नहीं यार, मैं बोल रहा हूँ जेकन की जगह ऑक्सी रखते हैं।
Oxy?
हाँ ऑक्सी, C9 ऑक्सी।
क्यों ऐसा यार?
यार मतलब ऑक्सी को एक बार चांस तो मिलना चाहिए अच्छी टीम में खेलने का।
ठीक है, चलो।
तो टेंस ऑक्सी,
ठीक है।
टेंस ऑक्सी हो गया, पैटमैन हो गया, लाइटनिंग फास्ट हो गया, इंडिया रिप्रेजेंट, और पांचवा कौन हुआ फिर? उड़ोटान नहीं,
चलेगा। हाँ,
क्रिस्टल क्रिस्टल क्रिस्टल
ठीक है, क्रिस्टल।
क्रिस्टल। ये बन गई टीम,
अच्छी टीम है।
ये जीत गई चैंपियंस।
एंड ब्रो, कोच फ्रॉस्ट 100%।
हाँ फ्रॉस्ट या 100%।
Yeah.
फ्रॉस्ट चेंज नहीं होगा, फ्रॉस्ट 100%।
Let's be honest, 11-5 in opening duels you get.
I feel this will be a dream team, bro.
Dream team,
like
yep.
by a 90%
Pacific
differential
number
to be
1
beating
Pacific
the other
Demons।
team.
13-5.
Yeah.
I think you just sweep that game
Because
away. You
पता है
start
NRG
fresh,
अभी
let's
तक
just
एक मैप भी नहीं
reverse
जीती।
series right now.
It has to be a
हैं 2-0 जा रही है।
दोनों 2-0।
अबे Varrel का भी वैसा ही सीन है यार, लेकिन
हाँ तो Varrel का पहला साल है ब्रो।
on Pearl.
लास्ट ईयर नोंगशिम का भी ऐसा ही सीन था, ये साल मास्टर जीत गए
किक
ना।
ऑफ अच्छा खेल रहे ना बंदा।
असेंशन बहुत फाड़ के लेते।
Love that from Gen G.
नहीं,
No
kick-off में भी
complaints
मचाए
as
थे
far as
थोड़ा
I'm concerned. Let's run the
Gen G
same
को आ रहा है,
thing
इतना
again.
याद है।
And let's get a
Bro, ये Gen G
2-0
का
and
map है,
let's
ये लोग।
not remind
कौन
let's
कौन
remind
है
everybody
Crystal है
if
ना?
Gen G
ओए नहीं,
wins this game,
ये मैप
this
तो OT
group
पे
will
उठ
go
गया था ना,
into
Gen G
chaos.
versus कौन सा
There's a
था?
chance that
हाँ,
Nashim doesn't make it. There's a chance that
सही
G
बात,
doesn't
सही
make
बात।
it.
वो पर ये लोग
It's gonna
अलग
get
कॉम खेल
very
रहे हैं।
muddy for
Gen
that
G वो
third,
सिर्फ
fourth
इसमें
spot in
defense
the
आता
group,
है।
that's for sure.
Yeah, Gen G are fighting
तो
to
पहले
keep
defense कर रहे हैं
control of
बेशरम।
their future. On the side of KRX here, they are making a little swap.
ओए ये भी क्या चल रहा है, कौन कर रहा है, मचा कौन रहा है, क्वालीफाई कौन कर रहा है?
फुट वन साइड मार रही
तो
है,
वन साइड
सब
मार
बढ़िया
रही
भगा
है, फनाटिक वन साइड मार रही है।
फाइटलिटी डे गई।
डह गई?
Yeah.
अबे ये
कल
क्या
हारे भाई
है?
वो लोग,
This map
कल इनसे
has
हार गई।
a lot
एक
of
गेम में
bearing
वाइटैलिटी
on
को
what
कोई
is
हरा
to
नहीं सकता है,
come.
एक गेम में
Gen
सिर्फ
G
हार रही है।
need this win so badly,
और,
and KRX,
KC
well,
रह
can they
गई,
come
हर
back
एक
and
मैच
flip
हार
a
गई।
stopper to
और
that?
वो
We're
उसकी
gonna find
टीम
out as we step into Pearl, tossing it
अपना
over to
पाशा भाई है ना?
Achilles and Paper Thin.
नहीं नहीं वो
Liquid।
नहीं
It
यार,
feels like it should be
भूल गया
possible,
नाम
but
यार,
given
बहुत
what
अच्छा
we
यूरो
saw,
खेलता है।
हाँ, अच्छा मार्टिन
मार्टिन, मार्टिन,
भाई
ये-
कल खेला ना, पाशा जीते वो लोग।
हाँ इटर्नल फायर।
Perhaps it is
एमेटोसिस
just a
कौन
blip,
था कल याद नहीं।
a glitch in the
एमेटोसिस
matrix here
TH।
for KRX.
तो नहीं, फिर टीए जीती
Here
क्लच
on
भाई।
Pearl.
वही तो वो कोशी मारा अच्छा मारा कल।
Footing.
कोश महाराज,
Because that
वो तो UFC फाइटर
is
लगता है
something to
भाई।
be forgotten.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it's kind of weird for me for KRX.
हाइड्रा भाई के बाल
coming
देखे देखा ना दोस्त।
into moving away from the
ओए हाइड्रा भाई
duelists that
बाल
have
क्या
worked for
कलर
you
किया
on
हर्ष
these
भाई?
maps so far this stage.
कलर
Putting
किया?
Yemen on the field.
हाँ कलर कर रही है ना
Previously on Haven instead
ब्रो।
of Jet, but here going the Jet
अच्छा,
instead
मेरे
of
को लगा
Phoenix,
वो
kinda-
मुंह पे लगाने का है कलर्स भाई।
अरे बेशरम डाई है वो।
अच्छा शिट।
Termi was trying to
ओ
cook
शिट, हाइड्रा भाई ने कलर नहीं
Get
किया,
ahead
अपन ने
of
लीक कर
Gen
दिया
G.
शायद।
in terms of strategies and ideas, but that Haven did not go so good. Starting here on the attacker side, a little bit of confirmation.
ब्रो
of
हाइड्रा
some
भाई दिखते
presence,
रहे हैं,
but
हाँ कुछ भी बोलो।
This is a heavy
उसके
lean
ऊपर
on the B
मॉइस्चराइजिंग
side.
स्किन वगैरह
KRX
लिखा था।
is walking right into it.
फेस वॉश वगैरह।
They are, but they're going to be able to find
यार
one.
क्या
They're going to be
बात
taken
कर
down
रहे
first and foremost is Karan and Ash. Able to peel back.
ए, मार रहे, मार रहे, अभी मार रहे।
Nice, क्या बात है?
Ring उड़ गया।
चार मार दिया, चार मार दिया, एस बेबी।
Usually is going to be very good for you. Texture now steadily making his way over, as we'll see if Ring can just lock up an ace to start off this Pearl.
Feels pretty doable. Just holding the off angle here. Giving up that extra little bit of space for texture.
निकल बाहर निकल.
Green.
अरे एस दो स्क्वायर्स. क्या बात है बेबी. भाई इसका इससे एस निकलता मजा आ जाता है.
ओए क्लच भाई देखेंगे नहीं ब्रो तुम?
हाँ क्या?
10 rounds and
नहीं
even
दादा
they
ने
get
मेरे
the round
को
win.
ये किया.
क्या? अरे हाँ BGMI लाइनअप ब्रो. लेट्स गो. लेट्स गो भाई.
नहीं बहुत ज्यादा जिम्मेदारी है ब्रो.
Nice pop
तो
flash
आप
there
आईजीएल कर रहे हो?
to set up freeing for the first one.
आता है तुमको मैप?
Wrapping through Karan under pressure,
मतलब ये क्या?
trying to get into that
कोचिंग की
B-link area, but
ड्रॉप कहाँ करोगे ये सब भी है ना?
कोचिंग की उतर दम है तो.
that was
ब्लू
snappy
जोन का.
stuff
ओए हर्ष भाई.
from a Vandal.
रोटेशन दोगे तुम?
No
Yep.
real investments here from Gen G.
मैप रोटेट. फ्लैंक.
For Karan.
M466 gyros को.
No challenge to speak of from KRX. They're playing extremely cautious.
कैसा लग रहा है फिर हर्ष भाई नई ऑर्ग में जाके?
Full
It
rotate,
feels
leaving
good. It
texture
feels good.
alone.
Black Hat on top.
Rendezvous set up to make a
Yep.
quick exit. Meanwhile, jump spot.
एक
gonna
सेकंड
punish a
और
big
का नाम
Kite.
क्या है? टैग है ना?
Backed up.
हाँ.
एपेक्स है एपेक्स.
Tag.
Jong is just
Yeah.
trying to keep eyes
Team
on this side
Apex.
of the
Team
map.
Apex. Team Apex Gaming.
Gets the
Tag.
spot out, but does now need to
Acha,
try to
Team
back
Apex
away. He
Gaming
cannot.
tag.
So that's
हाँ,
going to be a Marshall given over.
Shaman.
A little collapse in here from Gen G. Now immediately start pivoting back over towards the A side of the map and try to get some damage in. And
That is right.
I always wanted to
grab the
represent my
Marshall, and
goat
two players
Shiman
just have
Gaming. bro.
ghosts.
Yo,
This
let's
starts
go,
becoming
bro.
a lot more possible for Gen G.
Yeah, for sure.
Bako's going to be caught on the timing.
Nice, nice, पैसा पहुंच गया.
क्या बात है. दोनों बाजू में मारा.
Forward there. It's secret Mako
हाँ
pulling
क्या
back,
बात
finds
है.
the
मारो ही
first
मत.
Bane,
छोड़ दिया
re-swings
भाई
in.
टेक्सचर ने तो.
Keeps Mako alive. Splash forward. Confirms no one within the nebula. Spot out. Kite dead. And well, looking like
Kite.
KRX under putting a little bit.
Classic
Guardian going to be on the floor for a bit longer. Can be recovered. Is freeing.
इसको देखो ये
Low,
राइट
but
क्लिक
not
खा
taken
गया.
down. It's a kill onto Karan, and this time Lockett does not have a sheriff to try to get him the round win. He'll swing out to his demise. Bane to collect 3 for himself.
Has it been OP?
KRX will get the 2-0 start.
It still feels uncomfortable for KRX. Some decent reads
ये
from
तो
Gen
निकल
G.
गया.
They're still taking a lot of
निकल
map
गया.
space.
लाइटी.
हाँ.
That isn't being
Gamers in
accounted for.
2022 या
Use that chamber
2020.
on one
Ah
side and Mako's
yeah.
trying to hide it. With the script, it got a little
Boom
yeah.
bam. देखा मैंने ब्रो. आई ब्रो आई ये तो डेंजर चीज थी यार.
Just not having it.
आई ये.
6-0 start for freeing. A big push forward from Gen G. Young, however, will find the first to swing in.
आप क्या बात है दोस्तों. ऐसी
Guardian
करो.
comes in,
ऐसी ऐसी बेबी ऐसी. तीनों स्टार प्लेयर 1 2 3.
Triple knock.
Just backpedaling in the halls, popping those smokes, praying that they don't continue advancing forward.
Bro ये elite ball knowledge दिखाना
Way
है
over towards the
क्या?
second. They have to work it out for them.
आज से 5 साल बाद बिल्कुल.
है ना?
Well,
Oh भाई साहब.
Giving yourself a chance here.
Player standing.
वो भाई साहब कौन करता है भाई.
Stops at the
वही
big
किया
walls,
था.
but now
Dynamo भाई का
Forte can
पूरा
come
voice line
online.
है वो पता नहीं तुमको.
Deny the bonus
Oh,
conversion,
gotcha,
finds the
gotcha.
first.
Oh, gotcha.
Scale forward.
नहीं यार.
Seconds remaining in the round, but he's going to be stunned up here.
हाँ
Setting up that rendezvous, but I don't think it went
Oh
deep
भाई
enough.
साहब करके चिल्लाते हो.
Take him out the safety, but either way, Bane will just find the
M24
cleans
M24
it up. 3-0 start is KRX. Convert the bonus.
क्या आवाज आती थी ना
Yeah,
M24
they
की
were so
सप्रेसर लगा
ready
के चलाते.
for this aggressive push out. You could see a bunch of gun barrels, and Young so quick
बात
there with
कर
that
दी ना
first
फिर
shot. Snapping
भाई
one
बाय
from
राउंड
Gunman
उनके
to
फोड़
follow
दिए ना
up.
उनको.
Relay bolt to flush.
ये वन
Lakia out.
साइड कैरेक्स निकालेगी.
Even though KRX
ऐसे ही
has
है,
been
भाई.
running into the heavy stack of Gen G,
एक वन
they've
साइड
been
ये एक वन साइड वो.
doing a great
फिर-
job of dealing with it. Into the pistol, into this round. And yeah, I mean, Texter.
या तो हर्ष भाई अंदर ही अंदर ये बात चल रही हो कि ये मैच अपन जी हार जाते हैं ताकि उनको पता ही ना चले ऐसा कुछ चल रहा समझ टाइप से. हाँ? फिर लास्ट वाला हार जाएंगे तो लगेगा कि नहीं फेयर था.
Those shots ringing out in his direction, but it's all just a little bit of apparent fakery. I decided KRX. Nope, they're swinging back. Okay, but so is Gen G.
क्या पता.
Maybe here we go again.
कसम बात तो कदी सब श्योर है भाई.
Depends on the timing.
कुक तो अच्छा करता हूँ मैं.
Seems like Kite able to catch a glimpse there. Re-wraps, can get himself over to back screen. As fast lane gonna be sent in. KRX widely just trying to see what kind of response they get out off this util dump. Spike starts working its way out of club. Are they gonna try to actually make this call to pivot? No, Bane is rejoining, but Gen G, it's basically a 4-player stack with how fast that Neon can repivot.
They're gonna double down on this.
30 seconds left.
It's like maybe they're gonna try to sell the fake, making the Neon noise. Committing.
Swing out, haven't been able to find the first. Freeing with a second, lock in out 10. Push forward, Karan spraying and praying, trying to get that stinger to go, but slide in. It's labored from Ash. He's eventually able to find the gunman, but he's immediately traded out. And once again,
लोटस इंडियन मैप है ऑल पावर टू केआरएक्स. ये भाई लोटस आ जाए ना, लोटस में ये पागल हो जाता है. योंग इनका गोंग बजा देगा. मैं बता रहा हूँ, तुम लोग अभी से लिख के ले लो. अगर ये मैच लोटस तक पहुंचता है, क्वालिफाइड बेबी, क्वालिफाइड.
Should be dead on the swing out, but not been too far forward. But Freeing will still be there. Cleans it up. He is now 10-0.
And he looks like a completely different player on this map. I mean, it's wild how just map to map. Just feel way more comfortable. I mean, just KRX in general, just way sharper.
Way sharper.
In every regard. I mean, it's like their crosshairs are right where Gen G players are going to be, and they're right on their heads. So, now he's got his ult. One away from Hyunmin's ult. Not that that'll necessarily have a huge impact here. Texture at the op. Karan to run it back. So,
तो अपने qualification के chances बढ़ जाएंगे, ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ दोस्त.
Pressure that can be created, or some setups for some retakes here for Gen G.
It's out in front of that
shot. पूरा पहुंच गया है. टेक्सचर भाई का तो एक भी नहीं चिपक
रहा. Very much alive. Establishes control over A main. Okay, we'll try to flush this out, but quick clear on that prowler. Texture looking to try to peek into the angle. He will be able to go ahead and get the confirmation this time around.
निकाल लेंगे अपन. आर्ट्स पे 2 निकालो बस. गेम है अपना.
Out of the equation. Meanwhile, big crunch into Artis. Karan's able to find 2. Will be felled by Mako. So back not to come into play, but that is still a hell of a lot of damage dealt. So now just Mako with Pain. The 2v4.
हाँ वही exactly. उन लोग को भी चाहिए कि भाई वो लोग सीधा एक मैच आगे बढ़ जाए.
Repivoted across the B side of the map.
पेपर एक्स आगे चले जाएगी तो दिक्कत हो जाएगी यार. अभी ये पेपर एक्स एक तो बात पे भाई इतने ऊपर कैसे आ जाती है मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता. कितना भी खराब खेलती है, सीजन कैसा भी चल रहा हो, पेपर एक्स अचानक से ऊपर आ जाती है.
Potentially
इन
deal
लोग का
with,
सही है भाई.
That might work out okay. If anybody moved from Gen G, but they're content to. Oh, they are going to move. So it's a pretty good read. It's just, can you get past Texture?
Texture, he just pulled off the angle. Was dialed in on it. There's the spot up. There's the kill. And now suddenly a window of opportunity. Spain gets himself into default. The plant to come in. Pop flash, making sure there's no fast rescale.
Kite.
Situating with that Nebula. Tucked in around the corner. Haunt sees available here for Lakia. Get the spot out. Couple shots. Go flying in. Mako able to find the first. But now it all falls down to Pain.
You got this, bro. You got this.
Strikes out. Finding the first. The repivot. And he gets the second shot.
क्या position है?
क्या बात है bro? क्या काम खेला?
KRX. Working miracles of their own here on Pearl. And I see a paused timer as, Solo feeling the need to finally get involved.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty well-read round again by Gen G. Just a few little missed timings, but it's the clear of the trip that sends the extra player over, believing that Texture can hold on his own. Bane just sneaks right underneath him, ends up clutching out the round.
Well, Freeing suffering his first death, but Bane now the one with the undefined KDA. 8-0 and 1 on the sky.
They've been absolutely frying. Single-handedly kind of taking this map over so far. But it's I don't know what you're going to say here as Gen G. Maybe this is just a, you know, a cool off KRX timeout, because I think honestly Gen G has made some pretty decent reads. They've kind of been in the right places at the right times. If you're getting outplayed, maybe talking about some micro things you can do.
बात कह दी ना आपने अब.
Maybe talking about
बात कह दी ना
how you can take that
भाई,
space
कल
at
तो क्या
long B a
मैच
little
देख
bit
लिया
more
यार, जो
efficiently.
मजा
So
आया
you
वो कल का मैच
don't get
देख के
timing.
ना. इतना सुंदर मैच भाई मैंने इतने टाइम से नहीं देखा था.
Throw a few coachisms in there.
क्या खेल रहा था भाई वो पर्टिकल तो पागल टाइप खेल रहा था भाई.
Another bit of a fan out here from KRX. As Gunman, oh, he's going for the El Clasico. Going for the Meteor, but obviously no double up draft, so not as much clearance. But I like the attempt. As peek texture.
Jeez.
Snappy with it. Puts down Young, re-peeks, finds Spain. And well, if the timeout call was texture go kill, it's looking pretty damn good.
भाई कहाँ मार रहे हो यार, एक घंटा दे दिया
third, and
उसको.
Gunman is just trying to limp his way out.
एक घंटा मिलता है. Something मारा था.
Still the Blade Storm.
पर something ने A side updraft किया था ना. इसने mid किया.
Pass the spike over to Mako. See what they can get done. Couple players. Ash and Lakia to try to clear.
बुमराह लेके नितेश यहाँ भेजो.
Yep, it's all a hand.
Saw him, yep.
बात कह दी है ना.
Tailwind now at the ready. But Monko not playing in towards the A side of the map. He's exploring and will find the trademark. Clears that out.
अचानक से आवाज कम हो जाती है ऐसा लग रहा है.
Okay, he's going to start
30
rotating
seconds
in
left.
the reinforced A. So it's continuing to get rough for KRX. Updraft can't just go for the quick peek up and over the wall here at dugout. Still will be able to go in, slice and dice, lock you down. 4 more to go with 14 seconds remaining. Mako will bring the spike over, get that plant in play.
3 seconds left.
एक ही तरीके से निकलता अगर ये मारे सिटी पे 2. भाई 4 आ रहे हैं.
It's in hand.
Heard the footsteps.
Yeah, made some noise there. Ash just around the corner, the swing in. Karan to come away with the kill. Now down to Mako in a 1v4. Try to deny Gen G from getting the first round win. Peeks into Flowers. One player picked apart. But still, Blaze Wall, run it back. Molly, fast lane, etc. available as some damage goes through. He's frantically trying to find this diffuser, but he cannot. And it's going to be a thrifty for Gen G to get themselves on the board.
गन नहीं मिली पर इन लोग को बकीज में खेलेंगे क्या?
It's a nice little attempt, and Gen G actually reads that. You know, in the previous round when they cleared the trip late, they changed directions. They didn't go the direction that the trip was set up for. But actually, KRX just plays it kind of the same way. Taps into the other side, but this is all texture at the beginning of this round. Completely nullifying
something to eat
24/7. I was curious if we were going to get into the op. There had been plenty of money there for KRX to try to counter texture. Now Young going to maybe give it a go. You're going to find him early, and he still wins.
दे दिया बे टेक्सचर मां कसम. इसकी ऑप पकड़ना चालू हो जाएगी तो ये मैच ही खत्म कर देगा बे. क्योंकि हाफ अच्छा मिल जाएगा इन लोग को.
That's what it looked like. He is so dialed in today.
लास्ट गेम भी क्या चिपकाया है. अरे मतलब ओवरऑल इन लोग को एक ब्रीदर की जरूरत थी चालू होने के लिए. 5 राउंड के बाद 3 राउंड में ले लेना था.
Love to get this round. Using some of those smokes to scale
आजकल जो गर्मी हो रही है यार दोस्तों 40-50 डिग्री पहुंच रहा है.
Gotta win some of these outlying fights. That one you do.
Texture still though.
Texture game पलटा रहा है.
At the moment on Pearl. Concealment. He's gonna find himself surrounded, but probably likes those odds.
Bottom को सही नहीं था यार कल.
As long as Mako doesn't find the timing, he's not. The astral form, Texture looking for that peak. Spot out gets the kill. Bane now taken down. 3 kills for Texture. Spike recovered.
4K. ये round भी 4K मारेगा Texture. देखो ace नहीं होगा.
Come through, but look at the positions of Gen G. They have them completely surrounded.
तो simple है मोजी.
Gunmen weren't able to make the 2v4 happen in the previous.
Sniper.
They make it happen now. Gunmen exploring back in towards that water side. Right, false sent. Confirms no one's at home. Here comes the timing. Kite profiting from it.
Kite.
Kill found. Mako swinging out, holding his own
Nice
for 1 for 2.
work!
3 overall, but
Bola tha
Mr.
na 4K
Forky
marega.
has arrived. Texture will be the start and the finish, the alpha and omega of this round as Gen G double up.
His positioning just
Khela
so
acha tha Mako
good
ne, ha?
throughout these last couple of rounds. Like you said, Mr. Worldwide, and he's just been Johnny on the spot every time.
Chitang Chung Chung.
Yeah, just be like, Trailblazer, I know what you're doing there. Yeah, just goes into art.
उसका
On the
बस
box,
शर्ट
ahead of the
दिखाता हल्का
Cosmic
सा.
Divide.
Timeout.
Okay, 2 rounds given up
से रखना है यो.
after 5-0
कोरियन
start.
बोलने में तो बस
Termi
लगती है, हाँ?
doesn't like this change of the tides.
एक बार तो सीखनी है. कोरियन और जापानीज.
I don't blame him. I think I'm happy to see him get involved
Order.
a little bit earlier here.
They need to do something to try to ice Texture. Now 10-5-0.
Wow.
Could
दो
get
KDP खेल
your
रहे हैं.
tour de force. You're one away from it.
अबे यार अच्छा हाफ करो यार
Next
KRX.
round. Maybe
अच्छा
something
हाफ
to
करो
talk about
8-4
here.
तक ले जाओ यार ऐसा
Credit
मीम
situation to
रहना.
give them a little bit of extra oomph in that
Yeah.
department.
कल तो
And right now, though, yeah, you got to find answers. You got to start hitting some of that util onto him.
अच्छा खेले ना यार दो गेम. साकिब केटे का देखा ना. फ्रेंच सीखेगा ना साकिब भाई.
It is nice.
ये सही है भाई जिंदगी साकिब भाई जैसी चाहिए.
Green's gonna grab a judge. Still gonna buy in as
वो
yo.
बंदे की जिंदगी है यार दोस्तों. मानो ना मानो. Perfect.
That op is
Perfect life है उसके
ever
पास.
present, ever dangerous. But you're gonna try a 4-1 split here
सिर्फ
early.
इंजरी जो थी वो बुरी चीज.
Just Mako.
पर बाकी उसकी लाइफ परफेक्ट है
A little
भाई.
bit cautiously, our Gen G.
हर महीने घूमने
B
चले
side,
जाता है कहीं बाहर.
Looking for some kind of mid hit.
बढ़िया बॉडी है.
He's over there in art now.
लोग प्यार करते हैं.
No connection on the flash.
जापानीज भी आती है बताओ.
It's just a little bit space given up, and let's see what they do.
Trapped in.
Nice
On
mid.
the first. Ash going to be taken down. Snap back on the ultimate. Karan still able to find one before that happens, though, and Kite gains control over Halls is freeing.
भाई इन लोग का अटैक
Very
ही
much
खत्म
been
कर
slowed
दिया.
down. From that 10-0 to now 10-4. He's not been able to find any kills in these last several rounds. This calls for the cancel now. KRX backing out of this B-long position, just leaving Young by himself.
And now it gets tricky because you know it's Texture with an op.
He's got the trademark here, so early alert system
Texture
in
का पे aim in पे.
position. And should be the rendezvous set up to take him in the dugout as well.
Rendezvous.
So they've been pivoting off those clears of that trip. This time Gen G just going to hold pat.
Young has asked, put a lot of weight on his shoulders here.
भाई मार्को और बेन में फाइट
Sold
लेंगे ना
spot.
इम्पोर्टेंट है. ये तीन लोग अभी भी बी
30
पे हैं
seconds
और
I
left.
think the KRX
And they want to end up
have
B.
the correct assessment here. They likely think that they're going to be hitting into at least an evenly stacked site compared to A. Meanwhile, this has everyone as Texture continues to operate alone. Okay, the counter swing out, finds
Nice
Young,
bait.
Bane with the
क्या
counter
बात है?
spam. Will clean
ये
up Karan,
क्रॉसफायर
but now
कितना
Karan's
प्यारा
away
है.
from
क्या
that, but
बात है
thinking to hold
दोस्तों.
his own.
क्या
Can't
बात
get
है
it either.
दोस्तों. ये हुई ना बात. ऐसे
8
खेलो.
seconds as the spike gets planted.
Spike plant.
86 health between the two remaining players. Texture, however,
भाई
just the
क्रॉसफायर
operator
तोड़ा
and
वो
the
हम दिया.
headhunter.
भाई एक बात पूछिए पूछना मेरे
Can he
भाई.
come up with the goods? Chest shot on the Bane would leave him at 1. Never mind. Well, it was still working for Bane, but Mako now not quite in one-tap territory. And
There's
those
no
get
way
collected
Texture
with
ये
time
round
ticking
निकालेगा.
away. Good step
एक
to be
स्विंग और
made.
खत्म. क्या बात है
Mako
दोस्तों. ये हुई ना
will
बात.
be able to find
बढ़िया लीड बनाओ. बढ़िया
Looking
लीड
a
बनाओ.
bit dicey there, but the timeout call ends up working. As Mako and
टिम्बर जो भी
Bane
खेले ये जैसा आतंक
tandem,
कोई नहीं बनाया था.
KRX
हाँ ना
over the
बे.
line.
जब भी ये
Again,
खेलता था
though,
ना.
I mean, Gen G is right where they need to
मारता
be,
था.
doing a lot of really good things here. Playing that kind of concave position,
डर था बे.
On
डर
the
था.
B side.
खौफ था बे ये का.
do some serious damage, make KRX pause,
El
make
Diablo.
them have to work some other parts of the map. They hold
भाई
off of
मतलब
the
क्या
clear. The
टाइमलाइन
trick
रही है
is
वैलोरेंट
the
की.
right call, but
टेंस का खौफ,
Mako
आसपास
and
का
Bane,
खौफ
yeah.
हमेशा से बना है.
the dynamic
फिर
duo
ये का खौफ, डीमन वन का
drag
खौफ.
KRX into a
फिर
win of
पता
a
नहीं
round
खौफ ही
they had
खत्म हो
no
गया.
business winning. Young has his ult. Texture not going to be able to get into any kind of op or ult of his own, so be given a little bit of space in that regard here now as KRX, a little bit of breathing room.
Kite, ooh,
Oh.
just unscoped. Unfortunate on that timing, but he only sees the chamber, and Young has been playing alone, so this doesn't tell him much until the fast lane comes through, as well as the Trailblazer. Khan trying to slow them up once again. That updraft up and over. Hyunmin, however, time aiming to back away, but Young scaling forward. Headhunter in hand is able to find Kite, breaking down these defenses once again. It's KRX finding their footing once more.
Should be pretty smooth sailing now.
Spike planted.
There.
So there's a little bit of heals going through.
Dambika.
Lakia, nasty with the Sheriff before. That's a good start.
वो भी है.
Not quite as sneaky as he would have thought. This time it's going to be Young getting the elbow shot to take down Texture. Flash is good.
खौफ नहीं है यार.
Collects the kill. Breaking the dry spell form as he gets up to 11.
खेलने जीत जाएंगे. ऐसा किसी ने कोई ट्वीट डाला था देखा मैंने.
KRX back in
यार खौफ अलग होता है यार.
After a few
वो टाइम चला
stumbles
गया
here and
यार
there,
दोस्तों. You know एक
nice
ज़माना
little round
हुआ
from Young.
करता था.
A little bit of a
जब
whip
खौफ
there, had
होता
to
था
swap
यार.
over. Kate able to dodge that first
आजकल सब लोग
curveball.
नियॉन खेल लेते हैं
Got the
खौफ ही
kill
खत्म.
right as he was getting hit by the second. Nice elbow shot this time for Young, getting a little bit of revenge for earlier on the Texture. Freeing, getting it done back in the kill score. So he gets one, he gets up to 11. Deep haunt early, cleared. Dog in response. Lakia wants to confirm. No pressure from KRX further. They just exchange a little bit of util. Control of the space given over. Tucked in. His Gite behind this box. He's got a star above it for himself as well. Setting up a bit of an escape valve. Bane just trying to create some attention, trying to sell a bit of a fake.
कल something का था खौफ.
It's worked okay-ish, but Texture so far forward.
Something ने तो कल मजे की है ऐसा लग रहा था भाई.
Within that rendezvous.
ऐसा लग रहा था something कोई
jail free card and might just
normal सा game खेल रहा है.
Find the kill here, and he will. Young going to be taken down,
क्या
but no, Young
crosshair
stays.
placement है भाई. पता है उसका head उधर ही आएगा.
Punish. Now right here, back screens. Able to shut down
मार
Free.
उसको मार दो.
Finds himself a second. Hyunmin dead.
ये kill Hyunmin
Cosmic
दो.
Divide gets called in from Kite, and now it's a frantic pivot as the
Kite.
spike starts getting rotated over. Quick pause from Mako as once again he joins
निकाल दो
forces
Mako Bane.
alongside
ये वाला
Bane,
round भी निकाल दो
trying to pull off a
please.
clutch.
Surely not
बहुत
again.
need है round की.
You'd think they can't keep getting away with it. Bane is clearing a hell of a lot of space out.
Blocking vision.
Couple stars coming through once again down to the wire plant. Another
10
one set up
seconds left.
for the grab well, though it's very close actually. Not sure if it's going to be able to do anything, but
ये
Bane
क्या बात हो गई?
peeking in, is able to find one.
Crosshair किधर
Kite dead.
गोली किधर?
Now a 2v3.
He got a nice crossfire set up too. That's
Flash भी है.
KRX.
They're all in the approach from that secret flower side.
There.
Walked out, having to be cleared. Pop flash going to be sent. Bane identifying the position of two players. Some spam through the wall, but not going to be connecting. Slide in. Ash going to be good for the
यही
one.
बात हो गई ना वहाँ
Now
कैसे
Mako
duel ले भाई वो
should
लोग.
try to see if he can put the carry pants on. Lockyer looking for the body block. The sun going to be coming through. The grab well. Some out of position, but does not deny the half. And as Mako hears that retap, he knows he's been outdone.
कोई बात नहीं.
A solid shot, 3 for Khan. Gets Gen G3 on the board.
क्या देखा?
कि वो
Okay,
body
that's
block
how it's
बचाने के
supposed
लिए
to
उसने
go.
पहले stun
That's
किया.
how things are supposed to
हाँ,
happen
कि
in
body
the
block ना
2v4.
कर
Even though
पाए.
Bane for a second, I thought, man, if he just holds Art here, him and Mako can make a
और ये texture
absolute
एक बार
deal
के
with this.
पीछे क्यों नहीं
But he
है?
opts to move back onto site. Kind
तो
of puts him in
उसका
range of a lot of the util, makes it easy for Ash on the
खड़ा ही
Neon.
रहा.
Karan's so clean today.
थोड़ा दूसरे game में generation
Really
दिखा
looks
दो.
strong with it.
फिर से नैना बरे.
Slower on this map, but still. Now starting to find his impact where it matters most. Gen G's still in a position where they can
अरे
rescue
मैं
this
तुम भी
half.
हमजा ऐसे बाल कर लो.
As Young going to be
हमजा
taken
जैसे
down
बाल
before
तो
he
कर
can
लूंगा
rendezvous
मैं.
out.
हाँ.
लेकिन
Sees
वैसी वीक कहाँ
Nova
मिलेगी?
Pulse as well as the headshot. Comes up with the kills, and that's a very nice early advantage for Gen G, who still have texture pushed forward. Back of pillar with that tour de force outside of B.
मेरे को तो तुम भी एजेंट लगते हो पता
A
है.
lot of map control. You
तुम
have
भी कहीं के एजेंट तो हो.
the trip in towards B Link. Will be cleared by Mako.
कहाँ के हो ये नहीं बता
The
पा रहा
only
बस.
question mark on the map right now is Gen G.
कुछ तो कर रहे हो.
Double face and Karen again. Able to find Hyunmin. Prowler to scout. Swing forward. Now you've got 3 players stacked up here at main. Relay bolt try to shove them back, but it's going to be coming through the wall. Will get some healing.
पहले 3 लोग एम एन फाइट कर रहे हैं.
Ash
कंट्रोल लेने जा रहे हैं
wants kills,
वापस.
and he shall have them.
Bro, they were so
Mako
ready for
now
that.
1v5, and the spike a world away.
Jeez. He's doing a
Jeez.
great job there with the timings as Gen G.
Yep.
Starting to find their groove, starting to
I
find their
know.
rhythm.
30
That
seconds
was
left.
just missing from the early half of Pearl. Mako just trying to hang on to the gun. Money's running dry for KRX.
Trying to sell that he's on a different side of the map. Texture. Not quite considering the peek into shops.
10 seconds
Work his
left.
way to windows.
Oh,
so
उसने
Mako
hold
should
पे
be able
रखा है
to contain
अपना.
this weapon.
Toggle पे नहीं है.
But because of how scrappy these rounds are, these last two go in the way of Gen G. Cash is a
जी
bit
भाई,
wonky
क्या यार,
here
अच्छी खासी
for
ये कर सकते थे,
KRX.
अच्छी खासी
And
lead
if you
बना
have an
सकते थे.
overdrive, you have the knives. If you've got decent, you know,
Lead अच्छी
eco
नहीं बन
util,
रही है, दोस्तों, ये दिक्कत
trying to
हो
work
रही
with to make this an 8-4.
है.
क्लच भाई मेरे को मिल गया स्पाइडरमैन वाला ये
क्या?
Again, you haven't
अच्छा.
seen
किंडर जॉय
this
तो
कल
फिर
मैं
खोले
वेलनेस
लो.
में गया था ना हमारे स्ट्रीम के बाद
round where they opt to
भाई
get
वहाँ पे एक नया स्टॉक आ गया है
a lot
स्पाइडरमैन
more
का
spicy
क्या बात है,
towards
पूरा
that AOR.
क्रेट खरीद के ले आओ तो.
yep
And they
भैया
pop it.
ब्रेकअप हो गया
यार
कल.
लेकिन
having a
क्या
really
बात
hard
है.
time in
किंडर
those
जॉय
first
इसका
kill
करूँ क्या
departments.
लेकिन खाऊंगा तो नहीं
Getting
अरे तो
bested.
बाहर दो ना भाई, इतने तो बच्चे घूम
Sometimes
रहे
he's
होते
the
हैं
one
तुम्हारे
kind of
सोसाइटी के
walking out
सामने.
first, and
नहीं होते यार
Gen
अबे
G's
पर
right
तुम
ahead.
बांटे हुए तो लगेगा बच्चे चुराने वाला है.
Texture again.
वो भी है
There's it sticks around, tries to go for the no scope and pays the
अगर
iron
बच्चे
price.
बोले तो अबे ये दे हमें
KRX gambling and
तो
figuring out the
खिलौना
map.
किधर है
नया वर्जन आया है.
To get that first contact with Texture, they should know that the site is very much open for the taking, and Hyunmin finds the timing.
Spike
Up
planted.
through tower.
वेरल से बड़ी एक्सपेक्टेशन नेक्स्ट ईयर अच्छा खेलेंगे वो.
I've got your train.
Mako now trying to hold the lines in around the back. Haran going to be struck down first and foremost. And
Nice
Mako
Mako.
re-peeking, finding the second,
बात है
spotting out
दोस्त.
the third, but cannot confirm the kill. Lakia keeps himself alive, but with what real
ये
hope?
बढ़िया लीडर है. समथिंग सिंपल मैकेनिक है. हां वही सेम भाई.
Spamming in
Ah.
season scores.
Lakia going to the school of Starkso.
तुमको भी चटपटे चीजें कलेक्ट करने का शौक तो है. है अर्जुन.
I mean,
Why not?
you know,
The round's over,
it's,
you know
it's,
it.
sometimes it's good to know that you're beat.
Yep. Just, you know, it's a show of respect, right?
Yeah.
चलो ये गेम भी
Oh,
क्लोज
this is
करना.
poker that would have been a hero fold from Lakia.
कल एक
That's true.
टीम 8-4 के बाद कोई भी राउंड
But
नहीं जीती
8
थी.
to 4.
कौन सा गेम था?
Scoreline found, so KRX healthy enough lead for them as they get ready to swap sides.
थर्ड मैप था
If Gen
थर्ड
G
मैप था.
can go 3-1 in pistols, who the hell knows what's
अबे
going to happen?
जी
true.
पे पर इसका बेशरम.
It is a
हाँ लेकिन थर्ड मैप था
very
वो
important pistol round. Just for KRX to try to send this to map
थर्ड
3.
मैप था.
Go over to Lotus, but
Ah.
that, again, that's another map that...
कल हम एक मैप जीते हैं.
ओ
Gen
सॉरी
G the
सॉरी
stage
सेकंड मैप था
and
सेकंड
maps they've been
मैप
able to win, but
अरे
have to wait.
वाह कसम.
A lot of
भाई मेरे को लग रहा है मैं सपना देख रहा हूँ.
kind of, frankly, moments that KRX just shot their way
कितना
out of
मजबूत होगा वो
in that
इंसान
half for
जितने
me. So
भैया
I'm still a
बोलता
little
है.
concerned for them.
तो
I think
बड़ा
Gen G
होगा
has done their
सही, यार, इसलिए
homework
भैया
and
बोलता
really
होगा.
seems to be on top of how
सब
to
तुम्हारे ऐसे बेशरम
establish
नहीं
the
होते
map
ना.
control, at least on that defender side. So going over to the attacker side, I think going to be kind of causing similar issues, similar grief. Another long A control, pretty solid for the most part. Their ability to create map presence at long B with texture was really, really good. So
वो पहली था बे.
gives you
Shit.
maybe a lot of options.
हाय जतिन भाई.
Nice.
ओ क्या बात है. हो जाए.
Watch out,
ओ
Akame.
क्या
That's right.
बात है दोस्त.
He's coming.
बहुत बढ़िया.
I think he's probably got
Easy,
maybe.
bro.
He looked like he had like
Clean kiya,
4
clean kiya,
years
जो
left
भी किया.
before he'd be eligible to play.
लेकिन क्यों
Yeah. We need more
तुमने
dancers,
वो
I
एक
guess.
देखा है क्या?
I mean, if he's
जो
going to be
दो
sticking around,
लोग
I mean, obviously
आइसक्रीम
it's not
वाले के
great,
सामने
but
डांस
it's
करने
fine.
लग जाते
That's
हैं
exactly
रैंडमली.
it.
देखा है?
Down the wall.
लेडीज लोग
That's right.
लेडीज लोग. ये भी
A
वही
dance
था.
battle.
दो
It's
ladies
everything Mika's ever wanted.
रैंडमली डांस करना चालू कर देते हैं. अरे भाई.
Trip.
Bring them down.
A lot of mid presence though
Rich
ignored
British
here
dude.
by KRX. Gonna go
क्या बात.
try to spread the map now. It's gonna be on texture maybe. Sets up the rendezvous.
अरे क्या
God.
बच
So,
गया
I mean,
दीवार
there with that
थी.
tailwind.
ये तो खोपड़ा खाली कर
Close up
देता.
to the wall.
Endgame gear mask I'm going to buy one. हाँ
Gonna
यूज
go
किया
out
मैंने, अच्छा है।
meanwhile.
पर उसका शेप जो है ना दोस्त,
Big swing
उसको
around
थोड़ा
the
बैठने में
side.
टाइम लगता है हाथ में।
This push going
थोड़ा सा
towards Flynn.
यूनिक
Shape
शेप
set
है।
up, and now they're just gonna look to
वो
back
वायर्ड
away.
वाला जो है वो बहुत अच्छा यूज किया था मैंने।
I got worried for a moment.
हैदराबाद दिए थे मेरे को एक बारी।
It's all according to
माँ और
plan for
बेटी ना
Lakia.
yep exactly randomly emote करना चालू कर देते।
He's relay finding nothing, but that right click will. Clean from Ash. Doesn't even take any damage. Young now tagged up, but a good response. Finds the headshot. We're down to 45. Turn on that. Curveball. Finds himself a second. Gives KRX a real opportunity, but Texture is looking to get back into the driver's seat here. Tap of the defuse. Peek out from Arc, going to be coming in, but Hyunmin able to win that battle. Texture now dead. The retap, but not going for the hold, but freeing. Able to find Ash, and now it is just Lakia.
Oh, the timing.
The ghost in hand, but now freeing will come away with the kills. Looks like he will just go ahead and take this defuse for himself once trying to get that overdrive online. But KRX to tie it up in pistols 2-2, and now they're up by 5.
Yeah, it's just kind of intentionally giving up some space to Gen G in mid. So you're kind of coming from a lot of different angles, makes it pretty tricky. I thought here though with this kill, clearing a bit of space,
stand
then
up.
Young,
भाई पर मेरे को तो मैच देखनी है।
massive kills right here to even up the numbers. Give those sheriffs a freeing and gunmen a
अगर
chance
उधर
to...
योंग नहीं मारता ना दो तो साला राउंड दिक्कत आती। OP spam.
Sure.
As he was like meleeing him during the defuse.
Ah, yes, that's right. He had the gloves on.
Marshall for Young. Light investment here for Gen G. Ash, of course, with the Bucky.
Manegesh.
Again, and Lakia gets taken down, but look at the damage dealt as well. This Texture did get connected on. Not much HP to speak of. Young going to be peeking forward, draws down the Headhunter. And yep, just the one death. Otherwise, very clean from KRX as they get up to double digits.
Yeah, starting to look comfy. It's really well played there by Young, knowing that he's got his teammates to back him up on his left so he can cover right. This is exactly what you're looking for. Hyunmin up on high. Nice follow-up. Okay. Is there a bonus in the mix again for KRX? And 2 out of 3 so far have been bonused. And Flash freeing though. Where that Prowler going? Right around freeing as he tucks into the smoke.
Oh, taking the Texture. Finds the opening headshot into the spray down. Young dead. Gen G not looking to rotate off of this.
And KRX with just the chamber there. Didn't want to challenge.
Launch around the back. The swing come through. Freeing. Pixel perfect, pulling the trigger there, able to find Ash. Full blind though, Lakia! Okay, goes unscouted for a while, but eventually Freeing will find him. Aaron's able to clean up one, but Freeing just collecting that weapon. He used to find himself a third, but Karan with a nice shutdown. Mid slide and getting them in now to a 3v3. Mako trying to maintain control here, but loses his life as Karan gets a 3K and now reopens the space to try to collect that spike. Playing it so cautious that they haven't seen the jet, I believe, this entire time. Youngman on this peak may just be dead, and he is. Cannot find the adjustment, so bonus conversion not to be. Gen G bring the deficit back to 5 rounds.
Just kind of one of those wild elbow scraps. Texture so clean, man, with the Phantom. Beautiful from freeing. Finally, somebody realizes Lakia had slipped the net.
You're not my teammate.
Yeah, but man, Karan has just been so crisp today. Mako kind of had the drop on him a little bit, but a little bit of a micro adjustment there. Some good footsies from Karan. Gets the win.
Become the headshot machine again.
Yeah, man, he's really feeling it today.
Yep, we're talking about Karan, Sliggy, not Scream. I know you get excited.
बस अपने हैंडशॉट के बराबर नहीं है तो ग्रिप तो आप ग्रिप करोगे। हाँ मेरे को तो बहुत ज़्यादा मेरे को तो बहुत ज़्यादा ही चाहिए रहता है कि मेरे शेप में हाथ के शेप में बैठे।
Proactive work here by Gen G. Create some question marks on the map, clearing out that trip. Flash does get a little bit of confirmation of presence in that. Maybe actually sends a few
Bring them down.
KRX players forward. They have to worry about
There's no way Genji यहाँ से come back
water
करते हैं.
themselves,
Small
but
Klurge, Black Lamzo Mini और
presence
Endgame.
found.
Endgame अच्छा है.
Oh, almost got the drop on the
DXC
Lakia
R1
there.
Pro भी ज़्यादा बड़ा shape नहीं है
damage.
उसका, छोटा तो ही है.
Damage, but now the pincher is coming through, but Mako tucked away there into the back.
Nice
Peeks
one.
into the smoke, finds Karan, and now freeing the overdrive. Finishes the job that he started. Oh. Reading that lurk forward through water, but Texture still able to catch Shunman in
30
transit.
seconds left.
Vayne now
One
turning
enemy
back,
remaining.
displaces the flanker, and the spike again stranded.
Well, all on to the rookie. Making his debut, struggling a bit more on the Astron Pearl. Only 4 and 13. Not a lot of time left.
Kitte.
A Guardian and no money.
10 seconds left.
It's going to
By
send him
the way,
scrambling
अरे
to try
यार,
to keep this
फिर
into the
वही
next
बात बोल दी
round.
ना.
Just a couple wild, scrappy rounds here, which KRX, excuse me, has been finding the advantage in this map. They've been happy to play
Let's get Hyperlight.
that game. Throw this one into the mud
ठीक है, एक टाइम अच्छा था.
and just bog
मुझे
down
तो बहुत
Gen
overhyped
G.
rounds लगाता हूँ.
And if you can't win the macro
try
game,
किया
then
था.
win the micro game. And
बिल्कुल थोड़ी
it's a big part of this
battery
meta.
issue.
Mako there,
नहीं यार.
I think a little lucky to get the second.
जितने आज
Karan
तक
kind of had the
यूज
drop
करे
on
मेरे को
him,
किसी
but
ने ये तो नहीं बोला कि बैटरी इशू है. ओरिजिनल क्लास इज
get
बैक.
it done and try
Bas
to dip
सुबह
into
से
the
कुछ
well
नहीं
here
कहा था
solo
मैंने.
and see.
और अभी 4 बजे मैच खेलने का.
Salvage this map as you go for your second time out. Still one in the bag for Termi. So far, both these coaches have been pretty effective with their timeouts, as usual. It's not too surprising.
मैं एक बहुत ही बैंगर चीज खा
Walk
ली.
to his house.
What?
Now then, just reading the signs. Ignore me.
ऑक्सी के मैच कब है?
Did you say walk to?
क्या पता यार,
Walk
सीन है.
to.
Okay.
मैं तो अमेरिका से भी
I heard something else.
एक बार ही
Oh,
अमेरिका का प्लेऑफ
Nah.
चालू हो जाए ना.
I mean,
like-
off air, I might
was
say.
like,
So. We're on air, Achilleos. I would never.
क्या बोला उसने?
नहीं सुना.
I am a consummate professional.
जीतने दो, मैंने इसको हरा देंगे आपके लिए.
I'm off on my own little
ये
world.
वाला निकलवा दो प्लीज.
Say, Pilsky and Quack, they're the ones who've been sussy.
Yeah, Pilsky in particular. He's dropped a few where I've been at home and I'm like, I don't know about that one there.
Well, spotted, needs to make his exit, quickly does get out of there.
अच्छा भाई, KRX भी पकड़ ली अपना मोमेंटम वापस. एंडगेम इट इज.
Spacey.
लेट्स गो भाई.
But giving a little bit extra time.
Looking for some shots there with that spam, but somehow not even really
देखो
connecting.
स्टिंगर को कैसे
That's
यूज
why the
किया
shutdown
उसने.
will run it back, but Ash himself around back of Halls comes away with another kill as Yong gets taken down. Two casualties now, a third is freeing Will Fall. And it's once again Mako and Vayne to try to clutch this out in a 2v4.
2v3.
Given their positions separated, not going to be able to get any
Oh,
heals
Mako gets
here
one more.
at the moment.
2v2 हील हो सकता है माको.
Backpedaling away on the screen and actually slips the net a
इसको देखो
little
सीटी
bit
जा
on the
रहा है.
repeat.
ओ माको
Will
एक्सपेक्ट
know
कर
his position. Spike still not in play. Mako
रहा
catching
है.
a
खेलने
glimpse,
का
but
नहीं. देखो बच गया
has to
भाई,
back
हील हो
off of
सकता है.
Bane not really
नहीं, अभी भी
finding
नहीं
any
हो सकता.
value either.
हो रहा है.
2v2, but both of them dangerously low as Bane will be able to get Mako back up to full HP.
फुल एचपी हो गया माको, अभी वो आराम से फाइट ले सकता है.
What matter is the questions. I'm not sure where
30
that guiding
seconds
light had
left.
gone.
प्लांट करो भाई.
Regardless.
प्लांट करना है कि नहीं करना है?
Another shot out from Karan, another tap of the spike from
Remaining.
Lakia,
Last
who
player
now
One.
drops the spike. And Karan, he's got to cross out into the open. Doesn't know that Mako is repositioning.
Oh,
Now has the confirmation, but he's running low on time. He's committing to this plant stick.
माको
But
सब माको. प्लेयर है.
has it down to a T. Knows exactly when that
2v4
spike's
बनाएगा
about to be
बंदा.
planted.
हाँ 2v4. वापस निकाले
Swings out
बे.
with perfection.
अबे सब तो माको नहीं मारा है.
it's a really nice attempt here from Gen G. Able to break through his Ash. Even with that cloud burst there. Able to see the feet, I think, of Hyunmin. But it's Mako.
बेन ने हील करके अच्छा काम किया.
Just rock steady as usual. Him and Bane combining for some epic moments, freeing with the openers for KRX. See if they can close the door here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Just Hyunmin never could find the aim there.
They're having a rough go of it here.
That was a bait and switch. That's exactly what KRX wanted. Oh, that is not good.
Oh, Ash is just overwhelming them.
For some Ash.
Tearing them apart as, wouldn't you know it, it's Mako and Bane. Everyone's favorite duo. Back again.
Are they just going to save this time? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the successes of the previous round,
दो बार मारा
this
ना Ash
one
ने शायद
feels
पीछे.
a little bit different.
Young को.
Who would have thought? The iconic duo. But this time, another pacey hit from Gen G, just doubling down on these long B. Quick ones. Having that Neon.
Gen G attack तो नहीं कर पाती.
So much pressure in towards back halls. I wouldn't be too surprised.
ये round है उनका बस
Maybe
खत्म.
Termi doesn't
13-6
hear an
खत्म है.
answer from Bane and company about
Bane
how
and
to
company.
slow down that Neon when they're creating that pressure. It's being pinged out on the map right now, so clearly it's being talked about. So you don't probably need to rip the timeout just yet.
I mean, it took him until they were 0-6 on the first map to send the timeout. So.
Yeah, that one surprised me a little bit, but you know how Termi be sometimes.
Yep.
So now, it seems like Gen G is just happy to ping-pong around the map a little bit this time. Wants to try to create some pressure at A, and KRX, in fact, lined up 4 players over there towards B. Hyunmin with the Blade Storm, Young with the Tour de Force. So you're looking to bank up a little bit extra cash with those ultimates if you can. See if you can sneak this round away, but it goes into another one. Squeak together.
Hi Pampa भाई, what's up?
Won't be the best.
Welcome to stream bro. भाई पेट भरा है यार दोस्तों. कितना खाली पेट था मेरा सुबह से.
Clearing a little bit of space there. That trademark going to be right around the corner.
Yeah, this is going to
Premier है क्या आज?
some false information. No, Ash will give him a glimpse actually.
हाँ, काश तो Premier है.
I think had they not,
हर्ष भाई आज
would have
रात को
seen
हो
a
क्या?
rotation out from KRX, at least sending one of the players away from this site.
है?
But you see the Neon. Ash has been the tip of the spears, so
आज तो Premier होना चाहिए
start
ना?
to assess that this is going to be an A hit. 40
हर्ष
seconds
भाई.
remaining. Pivot becomes less and less likely
क्या
for
है
Gen
नहीं
G
ये?
unless they pass that spike over to Ash.
And you just used a lot of util there that you would normally like to have on an entry, but still have the fast lane, still have the relay bolt.
Hot hands is out.
30 seconds left.
As Hyunmin drifting over the top, trying to get a spot out there, but Ash able to fight forward. Barrel stuffs, clears out Bane.
There.
एक
Lost
प्लेट
the
लगा
weapon,
रहा
the spike gets planted.
माँ को क्या मार रहे हाँ बे. Stream में
Player
नहीं
down,
है.
looking for the
Oh, stream
retake.
पे नहीं है. Pepsi Black gap.
All 4 from KRX clustered together now.
Diet Coke नहीं मिल रही ना actually. Pepsi Black is the only.
Push out from behind that tailwind, and Ash able to find the shot. Mako will be able to sit him down as Lockett gets tagged to 7. Curveball peels back some pressure as Karan just looks to slow up this reapproach.
Face wash break. Oh.
And actually,
teleport's ready.
We'll be able to find freeing after all. Peek in though, Young. A quick little readjustment finds the 1, but Karan finds 3. Another big round from him. Another run it back nearly online. Gen G.
रश भाई क्या बोल रहे थे AFK ना?
हाँ ये आज रात को हो
And
क्या?
now I think you might
आज रात को?
consider ripping a time out here as Termi, but
Mid
wait,
night
see,
stream.
be patient with
Premier है
it.
मतलब आज.
नहीं
Playing the patience game, our Gen G. Using some of that util to see if they could bait a reaction. All they got was some spam down the choke.
Can.
Then they just send Ash in, and he's got everything still in his kit.
मेरे को पसंद है.
That makes sense to me.
एक बार ये खत्म कर दूँ.
You're going to be on a bit of an eco though. Money was just a little bit too uncomfortable for for KRX. So, I mean, just kind of this aggressive, execute-heavy style for Gen G that they've swapped into. Starting to work really, really well. Just playing with some of the timings on when and where they're going to make their executes, but they've been pretty straightforward in the long run. If they go B, they end up going B. If they go A, they end up going A, but maybe now you got to be a little bit more worried about creating some map pressure here as KRX. See if you can get some of those lurks. Haven't really seen much of that, haven't really needed a ton of it.
No way they're gonna come back? No.
Try to capitalize
going
off
next
some
map.
of that early space they're being given if they're giving it over at B or
And
A.
KRX one side storm करेगी.
See if they can utilize that
Trust me.
in the next round. This is just a
Next
and
map.
Eco, so probably just gonna kind of heavy stack one side or the other.
Young देखो भी 8 kill पे है ना, next map देखो कितना मारेगा.
Well,
22
stack
minimum.
wrong side of the map, at least for
22.
now. Chance that Genji could overcook this.
क्या चल रहा है?
Looks like push in towards Art. Karon,
Grilled chicken.
eyes on the door.
पर
Here's
थोड़ा
that trademark.
saucy है.
Might think that it's been set up by itself, but we will see the back away from freeing.
Yeah, and you always got to be suspicious. You've seen a lot of judges on Eco's 4KRX in the previous map, so something should be in the back of your mind.
Oh, freeing.
छोड़ जा freeing, इधर ही देख, इधर ही देख, इधर ही देख, देख.
He's just going to back off as that trademark does get cleared.
मैं 32 rank silver 2.
Blazer might have caught a
Peak
glimpse
guess,
though.
peak तुम्हारा gold 3.
Go, go,
Not, you don't see any rotation coming through. But there it is on the peek into Art. Texture able to have him. Gets the kill. Leaves Bane completely, utterly alone. Nebula's being placed behind him. Trying to hold the line with just a sheriff.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Running back going to be committed to this one though. So Genji not playing around. Know that they need this round. They want to get this into overtime. So do everything within their power to make sure that that happens.
है 8-12.
Very well set up
ये
to
लोग
go
तो
ahead
धीरे-धीरे
and
मैच
confirm
पॉइंट की
this
तरफ
one.
बढ़ते जाएंगे ऐसे तो.
Miracle shots.
भाई आज जिनची अटैक कर रही है भाई हर्ष भाई
Maybe
अच्छा.
if he finds the follow-up on the
Defense
texture,
नहीं
start
हुआ
believing a
इनसे.
little bit more, but Texture will be able to hold his own. He peeks, finds himself a third, and now Mr. 4K might be making yet another appearance here in round 20. Does Mako give him the chance?
Doesn't want to. Prefer to die to the spike.
Oh, seems like he will just about. Kite not going to go pushing back over towards that secret side, so Mako will go down to the spike. Genji picking up a third round in a row. I have to suspect that the timeout call for KRX leads into this next round as they look to bring this to
भाई
an
इन
end.
लोग का बढ़िया है हर्ष भाई. एक एकेडमी टीम रहती
Yeah,
है.
I
कोई
really
एक प्लेयर
think
को
you just
दिक्कत हो
need
इस
to
सेम रोल का प्लेयर उठा
kind of
सकता है.
start trying to take some extra
तेरे पे
space as
chance है
KRX coming into this. You're
लोग
being given
प्योर
one
वेज
side of
होते
the
हैं, ये
map
आदमी
open
प्योर
at the
नॉन वेज
beginning of
सबसे
the
हार्ड
round.
तो अभी कोच वोच को खिलाने लग गई थी ना
Sneak into the
पब्लिक.
back line
और
for
जीत
Genji.
रहे हैं वो छोड़ो.
हाँ.
Do some damage.
बाटी.
Post plants. As you would expect from these teams, very well drilled, very
वो
well
जिनके पास
structured.
एकेडमी टीम नहीं होती वो बेचारे क्या ही करेंगे यार.
अरे फनाटिक उस दिन
You have
खिलाई
the
ना.
Seekers, you do have a Cosmic Divide. One
उनके
away
assistant
from
coach को खिलाया.
Kite's Cosmic Divide. Something to consider. Hyunmin updraft up and over. Got 3 players here, but Genji
लाउड ने भी खिलाया था ना कुछ को.
scaling forward. Karak's just going to hold the line.
Or grabbed. There's
वो
the
एनआरजी
ult
का
ready for Kite.
असिस्टेंट कोच मिच बन गया.
We sent it out immediately. All players from KRX playing out in front of this one, but Brain going to be taken down. The trade is there. Ash dead as the Neons are gone. Bane trying to get that spam through. Doesn't even do
यार
much damage on
10-12 चले
Lakia.
जाएगा.
To the 6 and 2. Meanwhile, double push forward into the smoke and Texture with a short. He finds Hyunmin. Given that you committed the
Gita
operator,
analyst
given that you
model
have no
किया.
money,
This comeback is
Mako and
going
Yol
crazy.
have to just tuck away and
नहीं मेरे को क्या लगता है पता है?
save
एक गलती और ये लोग हार जाएंगे.
a massive stack
ये
of
तो हो
cash
गया.
available to them. They're going to get within 3 of taking this to OT.
Well, and this
Next
is
round एक गलती
a
और ये
bit
लोग
of a
हारेंगे.
change of methodology on this attack for Gen
Hold
G.
on,
They don't run
इस
to
बार
the
किसी
left
को कौन
side of
जीतेगा? I
back
don't
holes.
know,
This
bro.
time
इस
they
बार
use the
कुछ भी
fast
चल
lane
रहा
to
है.
cut into the right
कुछ भी चल रहा
and
है.
kind of set up a crunch for those players, you know, expecting an adjustment for how to handle that Hall's pressure with the Neon. And it catches Freeing just completely flat-footed. He was absolutely
feel
smothered
full,
out of that
bro.
round. And Hyunmin tries to get cheeky, tries to retake that space, but they're so ready for it.
They're going to go hunting as well. Mako
Where are you?
be under some pressure. Haunt clearing out the
क्या
secret
सेव भी नहीं करने
position.
देंगे.
He turns back, will be able to find Lakia, denying that away. And Texture not quite going to be given the opportunity. Gen G got
This one
both
team
of the
secret
timeouts now out of the way. Dispatched KRX
अगले
in
साल
every
का
twist
format
and
क्या है?
turn in these last several rounds. It's just 3 more to go to take this into
तो अगले
overtime.
साल
This right here.
के कप्स होंगे.
Sees combo there too. Again, it's, they changed their attack knowing that DRX or KRX was going to want to make some adjustments.
पार्टनर टीम को
And man, oh man.
पॉइंट तक बाय मिलेगा.
Great little 3-2-1.
वो लोग आगे रहेंगे.
Go on that push.
ऐसा कुछ है.
So
कंफर्म
right
नहीं है.
back to the pace he hits.
कंफर्म नहीं है तो. उस दिन
the
ब्रायन
back
भाई
balling's
जो
been
अपने
working.
राइट
Keep it going.
इंडिया के
Against
लिए
KRX now.
Yeah.
Might just be playing full
Stats
retake
person
here.
है अपने.
Mako deny them, no.
उन्होंने बताया.
Forced away. As the Molly as well as the relay ends up going
अगर आपने
over
BCB
into
check का
his
podcast
position.
देखी होगी, और
Bane and Mako, the dynamic duo of old, now the first to fall.
I'm out of here.
भाई उसके पास स्काई अल्ट था बेन के पास,
Ash
ये थ्रो
just
कर रही है
planting
क्या
his
अभी?
feet. Young with the operator
यार,
cannot
भाई,
find
ये
a
तो
damn
close
thing,
up
and
जा रहा है
KRX
बे.
cannot
10
catch a
11 आ
break.
जाएगा फिर तो अब.
Hyunmin now is completely boxed in.
तो वैसे
In the flowers, and he just needs to
लंच
hope
करके
that
आता. Okay.
Texture keeps walking forward, but no.
शॉट दे दिया बे.
Shows the shoulder, gets taken down. It is a flawless.
हाँ, exactly.
Gen G just
सब
need
लोग
2
खेलेंगे
more.
to go into cups.
I think the pressure is starting to get to KRX a little bit,
फिर
starting to
cup
get to
से
the IGL. Bane, they go for a
Masters.
pop flash play to see if they can
ऐसा
claim a
अभी तक
couple
के
of
लिए
Gen G
है.
players, and
जहाँ तक मेरे
the
को
timing
लगता है
there
पर
a little bit
कि
scuffed. The flash
कप
lands
वाली
behind
एक लीग
Ash.
होगी और पैसिफिक वाली एक लीग होगी.
I thought they were setting up here. You
But ऐसा
got the
तो कहीं
Seekers,
लिखा
you got
नहीं
the
है.
Cosmic Divide, you've got a lot of tools for just clear the space, get yourself set up for the
पता
retake,
नहीं,
get the
जो
map
भी.
win, and instead
पर
you're
अगर
back
एक
onto an
नीचे की
eco.
टीम
I think that's a little
कप
bit
से
over
मास्टर्स
aggressive
जाती है
for
ना,
Bane.
You've allowed them to
तो
double
राइट
up.
उनको एक
This was
स्टाइपेंड
a
भी
12 to
देगा
5 scoreline.
to travel.
Suddenly Gen G at double digits as well.
ओवरऑल W राइट है.
Looking to deny that Lotus.
जितना अपने
Coming
e-sports
through.
में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं ना वो लोग, insane.
First time in a while we've seen any mid considerations
Qualify for cups.
from Gen G.
ऐसा ही है, जो क्वालिफाई कर जाएंगे उन लोगों को,
Texture.
जिनके पास ट्रैवल करने के
Spot
पैसे
through
नहीं
it.
है, उनको राइट
Can't see
स्टाइपेंड भी
anything, so-
देगा.
Check around, a trademark on the corner. Does get pinged out.
मास्टर्स करने वाला है क्या, देखते हैं दोस्त.
Texture once again just getting entrenched at art.
2 साल के बाद ही करूंगा वो तो, डिसाइड करना है कि नहीं
Matter if
करना है.
anybody checks it.
करना होगा तो फिर ये देश को छोड़ के अपन चले जाएंगे.
Pretty cautious so far.
But if Bane checks, okay, he's got util at the ready. Meanwhile, shot out from Young, unable to find that headshot. Texture does get tagged down a little bit lower, and he would have seen the hand there from Mako, but Mako dances around the outlaw shots. Meanwhile,
Nice Young, क्या बात है, eco round निकाल रहे हैं.
Re-peeking from Karan, finding the one on the turn of that flash, but the judge at that range just not going to be able to confirm the kill. Karan now healing himself up a bit with the blaze wall.
Spike plant.
Spike gets planted and control gets established by Gen G, but Hyunmin on the flank. Just a bandit in hand, but for the moment, it's going to be going a bit unnoted given this cosmic divide.
Right there.
Now fading, gets his way in behind the pillar. Lakia, the one checking that long position.
Taking that back.
Freudian
Oh,
hand,
nice!
and what a straight
Wow!
hand. He falls down to 10, and Mako just
चिपका
draws
दिया!
up the Sheriff. The time is starting to bleed away. Lakia
Nice!
finds the first, but Bane, the quick peek, the headshot connecting, and Karan
40 से
to try to
30,
do it all.
40
They're going to face forward.
क्या बात है?
The defuse will get held, and my goodness. They almost let them back into
बाप
it.
रे!
Thrifty to
किसने
close
सोचा था
out
इको में
a
जीतेंगे बे?
dangerously close Pearl. Lotus now to be played and settle this series.
A bizarre finish, but overall, KRX
बाप रे.
really
भाई वो
impactful
माको ने जो
on their
चिपकाया
attacker
है
side in
स्मोक के
particular.
अंदर.
But I'm a bit
गेम बदल दिया.
worried here for KRX if you're thinking about, getting
भाई,
that
Young ने
win,
दो मारे ना
putting
backside.
yourself
हाँ,
in
एक-
that
एक
whole
मारा.
position in your group. Because Gen G seems to have a great read and they seem to be playing with a lot of confidence today. Made some good adjustments there,
डाल
but
सकते थे लोग, हाँ?
in the long run, KRX had given themselves just enough of a cushion to get through.
इतना पैसा कहाँ से राइट में मोर देन दे रहा है?
That's
क्या
a hell of a
बात
lot
कर
of
रहा है
effort
भाई?
against KRX, but Gen
Riot
G,
का क्या एक ही
the
गेम है क्या बस?
tenacity, I thought maybe it was just going to be back-to-back blowout
Riot
maps here.
पैसा
Everybody's,
छाप रही है
okay,
भाई.
we'll win on our map pick, you win on yours, let's go to Lotus and settle it there. No, they do manage to rally back as
ठीक
I mean,
है.
great overall
इतना
map
बड़ा-बड़ा
texture
game है
in
भाई.
particular, but Kara on Ash showing that they have what it takes.
अलग रोल करती है
You know,
राइट
kind
गेम.
of newer roles for them are looking pretty good overall. I mean, as we get ready to go to Lotus, who the hell knows what we're gonna
Standards
get?
ही अलग
Both
है.
teams have only played it once so far this stage, and they both got wins.
Yeah, and they've both been kind of willing to kind of mess around with their comps a bit, so kind of curious if you
भाई
stick with the
पर कुछ
Neon
भी
race.
बोलो,
I'm
जेंजी आ गई
assuming
थी, हाँ,
it's Gen
कमबैक
G.
कर ली थी.
Some kind of double duelist
इतना
look.
अच्छे हाफ के बाद भी.
Same for KRX though, they changed up their duelists on both maps.
क्योंकि खुनामी मंडल को I'm not sure
Stick with
most goated
the
one.
Raze as well. Gunman's got a good Raze. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I mean, it's a decently close
Most
affair between
goated
them and
vandal
Bullshit,
मतलब
but this is
prelude है
where
आपके पास.
Gen G kind of blew paper eggs out of the water. So we'll see if that happens again. This time to KRX, or KRX is going to have some fight back in them. But let's go ahead and pass it to
रैड में पैसे की दिक्कत नहीं है.
Ooh, very, very close. My goodness. The resilience on Gen G there had everybody believing. But KRX, as the caster said, just had too much of a cushion there for that win.
Yeah, I mean, a big first half from them
I don't see
really
a
helped
reason
get things over the
to
line.
buy Kurunami
We
अगर
were
आप
all
उस पर
believing in
viewed
Gen
है.
G. You really feel like they
Feel
had
like
it
Kurunami
in them for the
definitely
run back,
ले सकते
but
हो.
not quite. KRX do pick up their map pick. We will be heading across to
कभी तुमने
Yeah, I mean,
CPS
credit to
टेस्ट
Gen
किया है?
G. 5 rounds in a row.
एक second,
One
आवाज
after
नहीं
they
आ
were
रही
down,
है.
I think,
कभी तुमने
5
CPS
to
टेस्ट किया है?
12.
CPS क्लिक
हाँ,
पर
click per
सेकंड.
second,
क्लिक
हाँ.
पर सेकंड. नहीं कभी नहीं किया है.
एक बारी करो मेरे सामने स्क्रीन शेयर करके.
हाथ धो के आ रहा हूँ. पर सेकंड कहाँ पे करते हैं?
गूगल पे सर्च करो ना सीपीएस.
सीपीएस
स्क्रीन शेयर करो, बता दो.
ये
किए क्या?
ये देखो ये.
हाँ, अभी
हाँ.
जितना जोर से हुए तुम्हें क्लिक 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 करते रहना है.
अच्छा.
जितना जोर से लॉक इन एकदम जोर से. ठीक है,
तो ये क्या 5 सेकंड 10 सेकंड क्या 5
कुछ
सेकंड?
मत करो.
हाँ. यहाँ पे क्लिक करना चालू करो.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, एकदम
जल्दी जल्दी.
हाँ,
ठीक है.
इंसेनली फास्ट.
ठीक है.
लॉक इन, फुल लॉक इन. ठीक है.
ठीक है. ठीक है. अरे शिट, मेरे से गलती से दूसरा दब गया. लेफ्ट राइट करने लग गया मेरे को.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, एक ही क्लिक एकदम ट्राई करके ज्यादा से ज्यादा करो. क्लर्ज भाई,
इससे क्या होगा पर?
बस ऐसे ही ब्रो, ऐसे ही. अच्छा चलो, एक काम करो, दोनों उंगलियां एक क्लिक पे रख के फुल वाइब्रेशन में ये करो.
लैग हो रहा है. रुको रुको, स्ट्रीम लैग हो गया.
दोनों उंगली से करो.
रुको.
अच्छा, स्ट्रीम लैग हुआ क्या? ठीक है, तुम्हारी स्ट्रीम पे देखता हूँ मैं.
अभी सही होगा, अभी सही होगा. वो एक अभी भी क्यों लैग हो रहा है? अब तो नहीं होना चाहिए लैग. हेलो हेलो.
अबे अब तक जमा क्यों है?
अबे हाँ भाई, लैग क्यों हो रहा है? अब क्यों लैग हो रहा है भाई?
क्रोम बंद कर दो. क्रोम बंद कर दो जल्दी से जल्दी.
सब बंद कर दिया.
हाँ, डिस्कॉर्ड बंद कर दो.
हाँ, अब हो गया. अब सही हो गया. हाँ बोलो, अभी क्या करूँ?
नहीं हुआ सही.
अरे हो गया.
अरे घंटा.
अरे हो गया ना अब.
अरे
हेलो.
मैं तुम्हारी स्ट्रीम देख रहा हूँ यार.
रिफ्रेश करो फिर.
हाँ, जैसे ही तुमने क्रोम बंद कर दिया सही हो गया.
बार भाई.
ये क्यों क्रोम से क्या दिक्कत है भाई?
अरे वो अपना सेटअप भेज दो.
अरे फिर क्या सर्च करूँ बताओ ना.
सीपीएस ही.
ठीक है. अब क्या करूँ?
अबे यार, तुम्हारा डिले में क्यों दिख रहा है इतना? हाँ, अभी 2 उंगली से क्लिक करो.
किसमें? एक ही बटन पे?
हाँ, एक ही बटन पे 2 उंगली.
टूट जाएगा भाई मैच.
डब्ल्यू बादशाह, क्या बात है. चलो अब मैं अपना दिखाता हूँ.
दिखाओ. तो तुम क्या अपना ये कर रहे हो यहाँ पे? ये एक उंगली से किया,
देख रहे हो?
ये एक उंगली से किया। ये तो तुम्हारे माउस
देख
की
रहे हो?
वजह से होगा ना हर्ष भाई।
नहीं नहीं,
अबे एक बार कैंप पे दिखाओ कौन सा माउस है।
अभी सिंगल उंगली कर रहा हूँ।
सिंगल उंगली 7.5। ठीक है भाई। ये इससे होगा क्या, पर मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा बस मेरे को।
He's like, only if Termi lets me. Which is basically, Termi is just beat Neon is your focus
I mean,
here.
Papa,
Just play
Papa
Neon.
knows best, honestly.
I mean, the guy
बस ऐसे ही
is
bro,
basically,
ऐसे ही।
ऐसे ही
anticipating
है।
every movement that Genji has at this
वो
point.
मोटाडो
Check
भाई
कर
को
रहा
And
था।
now we go
Check
into
कर रहा था
Lotus.
तुमको मैं।
What can we anticipate here
हाँ मोटाडो
from
भाई।
Genji?
Two things to keep in mind. I mean, for Gen G,
नहीं,
in
नहीं, can,
particular,
can.
they smashed Paper X on this map, and they were
Can,
looking
cancel,
very
cancel,
good. On
cancel,
the side of KRX,
cancel,
though,
cancel.
they beat Nongshin with a
अरे कोई
massive
नहीं
game
आज।
from Yong. If he doesn't put 25 kills up on that chamber, they
अरे तो
might
मैं
not
हूँ
have
तो क्या
closed
मेरे
out
साथ
that
खेलोगे?
series and won. So those are the two big factors
मैं
I'm
भी नहीं
looking at. Gen G, they went back to
चलो
that
अभी ये नेक्स्ट सीजन ब्रो, इस सीजन कुछ होगा भी नहीं ऐसे भी।
Raise Comp, I believe it was, with Caron on
I-
the Senti. It's one of the only maps he's been playing the Senti on. Yeah, it's Vice there with
भाई
the
हर्ष
double
भाई
duelist, and
imagine
over on the side of
नेक्स्ट
KRX,
सीजन
you did
6
have
दिन
the
बाद है ना
Chain
अपडेट।
double duelist, so that's the
हाँ,
big stylistic
6 दिन
difference.
बाद
The top is
न्यून
exactly
नर्फ हो
the same.
जाएगी।
The only difference is
वो बेचारा
Yong
मोटेडो
trying to get
प्रीमियर
some
खेलने आया था।
frag impact on that chamber.
हाँ, अबे तो हो सकता है ना 6 दिन बाद न्यून नर्फ। ओए एक सेकंड, अभी तक कोई लीक नहीं आया है
एग्जैक्टली, तो नहीं होने वाला नियॉन नर्फ।
ब्रो। 6-7 काउंटर। ओए 6-7 काउंटर क्या होता है?
वो 6-7 करने का फास्ट कितना फास्ट करोगे देखना।
ओ रुको मैं करता हूँ इसमें तो मैं जीतूंगा। 6-7 काउंटर, 6-7 काउंटर। ये है क्या चैट? ये क्या लॉगिन करना पड़ेगा इसमें? प्ले अनोनिमसली। रुको कैमरा यहाँ से डिसेबल करता हूँ। डीएक्टिवेट
कैमरा अपना ओबीएस से बंद करो। हाँ
यू हैव बीन डिटेक्टेड। क्या बात है। ये अच्छा था या बुरा था? वो तो क्या?
नाइस, वेल डन।
अच्छा था बुरा था?
And is Astro
वही बताओ मेरे को।
That was good, bro.
back?
That was good.
Let's see that map one form from them.
Absolutely, and we know this team can do it. It's looking
ओए वो
like
डिटेक्ट
Upper
नहीं
is
किया।
the name of the game,
मैंने
but Gen
400 बार
Z,
किया होगा
but
कम से
can
कम।
KRX make it even more uncomfortable for them. Let's send it down to our casters, Paper
क्या भाई?
and Achilles.
6-7 करवा दिया।
Thank you very much. Let's find out who really is the smarter one. Will it be Pilsky? Will it be the rest of us? Time will tell. But we get into this. Lotus, a final map to
6-7,
decide
6-7.
which one of these teams is going to be walking away with the win. For DRX position in the playoffs on the line for Gen G. Playoffs itself potentially at stake here
Or
as Global Esports hangs in the balance.
hear me
तुमने
out.
किया हर्ष भाई ये?
Am I the real big
No.
brain? Because I didn't even put a gunman on my team.
मैं सोचा हूँ एक दिन मैं
Could be.
आर्म्स वर्कआउट
Probably
करने के
not,
बाद
but you know,
race
करूंगा,
comes
दो
down
दिन
to-
yeah, I know.
आर्म्स
I'm a
वर्कआउट
bit
करने
worried
के
that
बाद
he's
क्या
just gonna-
करोगे?
आर्म्स वर्कआउट के 2 दिन बाद करूंगा ये, तब जाके फिर
feel
स्ट्रांग
good.
बनेंगे एंड देन वी कैन यू नो।
अभी तो तुम मतलब जिम जाते हो अभी?
Well,
Yep.
Yeah, very
कुछ भी।
stylistically similar in some ways, but that Vice a big deal.
Hafta
I
में
think
एक
when
बार।
we swap sides for Gen G.
फुल बॉडी।
Have to wait and see though. Stacked push. confirmed presence. Here we go.
Prowler not really checking into the corner.
Arre, yum yum.
Eventually able to find a kill as Ash dies to Karan's Thorns. And Hyunmin will plant his feet and he will kill.
ये हर्ष भाई ये तो skills में घुस के मर गया.
Wow, मोटा
So far, it's looking bad for you.
Yeah. Also, the Vice a difference maker in ways you don't expect.
वो सेंट वापस आ रहा है.
Well,
May you live in interesting times. Type beat there.
The curse.
I just think way more damage suffered earlier than he would have anticipated.
ये Young का है.
Young,
22 kill लिख के ले लो. 22. 22 minimum.
Third kill here in the round.
Young मरेगा.
Going to be tucking back across through B main. Try to drift in and join alongside Lakia. With the tap at the door, KRX perfectly aware of player positions here.
30 seconds
Gonna be
left.
cleared. Lakia, that was the spike.
Spike down A.
I get it.
उन्हें पिक्सल का 380 something हुआ. Oh
shit. Need to find an opening to have
भाई मैं फोन के कैमरे पे करूँगा तो शायद
unfortunately,
अच्छे से होगा.
Now made this an impossible task is Young. Okay. Very snappy to find that kill. It's going to be a flawless for KRX to gain the pistol to start off Lotus as they take the lead both on this map as well and pistols overall.
Yeah, 3 pistols in a row now. Poor Ash just got lit the heck up on the way into those vines, and Hyunmin able to just hold the line, got the spot under those players as that smoke was blooming and let it ride. And Young, you like what they're seeing? Let's see if KRX can avoid getting it go to Ash. Is gonna grab a Bucky here. So trying to do his best Dombi impersonation.
Dombi impersonation.
Orb and trying to see if there's any close presence. He's just going.
That he is. And he is going to die. Pring has that Spectre waiting for him at backside. Kite going to be dead on the entry as well. Spike does get brought over, but shell from Hyunmin will delay. Quick peek in. Mako able to find Lakia. Texture gone. Leaving just Karan to try to see if he can stop it from being another flawless, and he cannot. So back-to-backs in that regard. KRX.
यार 19 पिक्सल को तो बीट करना चाहिए मेरे को.
That anti-eco.
380 तो बहुत कम है.
First two maps we've been seeing.
मैं कम से कम 600-6-7 तो कर ही सकता
these
हूँ.
big win streaks built up at the start. Can Gen G avoid that?
Gen G.
Backpedaling, a good razor vine.
Gen G का full form क्या?
Try to give some opportunities for Ash. Just never quite close the distance. Really good positioning.
Gen G का full form क्या?
From freeing. Goodness, Mako.
Gen G का full form.
With the fadeaway there.
Generational gamers.
110, what's that? Oh, okay.
Well, 1 for 1. But Hyunmin looking for more. Paint shell as well. Layered through. Ash tucked into that corner, has to just backpedal away.
Ash कितना लो हुआ बे? Ash 1
safely, but still eats an immense amount of damage. Down to 29. Meanwhile, Young free to scale forward. The Vice wall is set up for a push out of B, not from C.
6-7
With this kill, go ahead and put a little bit more space between them and this potential flanking chamber that they're not quite aware of.
Oh, Young. Yep.
Yeah, this is
Young's game, baby. Young's game.
Oh, but it just doesn't quite get.
Agala.
Meanwhile, Mako trying to just
Agala Young
angle ही नहीं मिला ना
उसको. The site gets caught.
Spike planted.
निकाला Young देखो.
Has to do it all, or at least try to find a little bit more damage in the round. He will be able to do so as Karan falls, and both players tagged up on the other side. .94 health between them, about high-low. I don't think he's going to be able to break this one if he cannot lock it. Also, does keep Ash alive, so 2 players surviving. Gen G stopping the bonus conversion this time around, but still do eat quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, absolutely. But I like what I'm seeing already from KRX map to map. Starting to take advantage of that open map space that Gen G has been giving with this more deathball-y type style. Got a lot of players in place to try to shut this down, and Gunman connects with the Guardian a couple times. That's a huge kill right there, all Mako. Just trying to get a little cheeky with the TPs, and Ash reads him like a book. Here we go. Big round already. Obviously, with the operator invested into as well. Here they go.
करता हूँ एक बार ही देखो.
Fourth blinded up. Mako here behind that wall, and as it
क्या
falls,
बात
so
है
too
Mako?
shall Ash and Texture.
क्या बात
As
है
well as
Mako?
Lakia. That's Mako. Oh,
भाई साहब क्या
trying to
shoot
fit
कर रहा
another
है
body in the grave, but Karan clings on the life at least for a little bit longer. But Bane
होगा chat एक और बार फोन में हो
will
जाइए
be able
भाई.
to find him in the end. So 3-1.
Start हो.
KRX to deny
Will shatter in the cold.
build up of energy here from Genji.
Feels like we're on a record on repeat. Mako Bane, Mako Bane. This time it's Mako. Just giving the opportunities to reset here a couple times. Almost that last bullet that he needed just went above the head there of Karan. Quick timeout this time.
266. Oh.
HSK is
Oh hell no. Oh Harsh bhai.
feel like they need to
266
get
67 किया
ahead
मैंने.
of this already. I mean, you know, so many teams
266.
know how important this attacker side can be on Lotus.
266 chat.
Try
266.
to figure something out, but you're giving so many
फोन के कैमरे में
now
ज़्यादा
to
clean
Turkey
होता है.
to get involved to slow things down too.
Bro.
So you're going to be pretty poor.
Let's go भाई.
Texter does have quite a bit of money in the back pocket, but he can squeak in
दो
a few
बार और.
buys here potentially.
2-3 बार और करूँगा
That
बस.
hero rifle maybe,
World record 500.
unless he's just saving up for the op,
तो चल
which
गया
is
भाई
probably
एकदम.
what he's doing now that I think about it.
Yeah.
That's
एकदम
Stinger.
player हूँ ना मैं थोड़ा सा.
A little bit of potential oomph here, but
Oof.
still far from comfort.
ओए हर्ष भाई मेरा मैच है मेरे को जाना पड़ेगा यार. Shit.
Anything else
कितने
around
बजे?
this, just the classics.
4 बजे यार प्रैक्टिस भी तो करनी पड़ेगी.
I think Genji
अबे
now
यार
tries to
प्रैक्टिस ये मैच देख के
try to
करो ना
create a
खत्म हो
little bit
जाएगी
of
मैच.
हाँ वही.
pressure elsewhere.
ऐसे अभी जा नहीं रहा बता रहा हूँ.
See if they can give themselves some extra options as a few of the death balls have been
15
stymied.
मिनट के अंदर
Texture
अगर
gonna
मैच
get one
खत्म
away
हो
from the
जाएगा.
showstopper there. Gunman already got his.
Orb collection and back away. If they pivot in towards that beam site, then
आज actually like best of 3 है bro.
a bloodbath, but
Yeah.
will avoid that potential
I
catastrophe.
got an IGL you know.
Maybe stumble into another one. Prowler will go through, and Yong. Yeah, you can see the
Young भाई को नजर
twist
लगा
of his
दी
neck
मैंने
there.
लगता है.
He got a little bit frustrated not coming up with the kill.
कौन सा मैच है पावी
Gives
स्पोर्ट्स का.
Genji a window back in, but that is a very nice shot to be found, but now he's got no further escape plan. Showstopper, however, thrown out. Dueling rockets, gonna be lobbed in, neither connecting, but Hunman will plant his feet and still find Texture. An op in hand now for Locky on the post plant. Makes this a bit more uncomfy, but let's see if he's gonna be able to find value from it.
You should get your poop there.
Push
Okay,
bro.
ऐसा ही है.
Clear of that haunt
Oh.
from the defender's spawn. Locky on the peak, finding the shot. Freeing gonna be taken down. The Nightfall immediately invested over towards stairs. Mako dodging it. Hyunmin playing up close. Dancing around, and Karan able to outdo him. The classic connecting. Kite able to find a bit of damage with that stinger. It's once again, Mako and Bane to try to get this over the line. Now just Bane. Time bleeding away. For the hold, they get him off the spike. The hold not going to be there. The fuse cannot come through. He just wants to maybe try to get this operator out of their hands. As the flick will not connect, and Bane will be able to take him down, but he cannot escape. Oh no, he does, with the weapon. Never mind. Thrifty to be found for Genji off the timeout call. As he'll be one away from tying it up.
Yeah, it just comes down to a few narrow margins here, and you know, into the bouncy castle go our raises, and neither can find their showstoppers. That is a flick and a half from Lakia. Gunman knows there's a player there, just can't win it out. Karan just too good. So okay, you know, Young as well in that opening moment there. The Prowler going in a moment, but just couldn't get the shot to land. If he could get that to hit, that's probably a very different round.
I mean, typically you just overhang on the angle. Meanwhile, this time he will get rewarded. Peeks in a little bit wider and catches Ash there. Meanwhile, freeing back to this. Okay, I was going to say wider peek count. Doesn't matter. Crouch accuracy, judge, neon, etc., etc. I'm sure hearing some of this backpedaling will be able to find the kill on the Young, but Hyunmin's just lightning fast on that trade back.
आपका क्या टेम्परेचर 41?
So now it's just Lakia and
41
Kite
42 चल रहा है अभी.
try to see get anything
Alexa,
going here.
what's the temperature in
Varrel's
Thane?
spotted out, gets the dink into the spray down. Bane now gone, but Gunman just counter rotating around, puts a spike on the floor once again.
42.
Kite on the peak, fun first.
Alexa, stop.
Anything further?
सब बता रही है
Damage
जितना
still
पूछा
some
उतना
fight
बोलना
here
नहीं है
from Gen G, but
ये वही है भाई
KRX will continue to deny them any back-to-back round wins.
Yeah, I mean, Gen G
हर्षवा ये तो लग रहा है मुझे
wants
कि
to
ये
see if they
हार
can
गए।
double down a little bit on this A pressure, but
So noob यहाँ 42
this time around, KRX adds Gunman as a little bit of a safety valve for Young, knowing that Gen G was maybe going to try to punish that chamber again. It works out really nicely. That judge that had been hiding in that corner in a previous round springs into life. Karan pays the price. We do have the Steel Garden, so maybe trying to think about some kind of fast C hit. KRX being really aggressive at A. They're going to claim a ton of
यहाँ
space off of
जम्मू
this.
की 35 है जम्मू में
Texture continues to funnel orbs, trying to get to another showstopper ASAP. Should just be a rip of the Steel Garden here. You think
Internet
there's a
कैसे है
trademark
उधर?
right around the corner. Lakia knows it. Trying to clear it.
Just ends up peeking right into the
क्या बात है
operator.
दोस्त
Young, while he's been quiet overall today, he's shown his potential in the past. Don't want that rookie to really start finding his comfort and footing once again. Wants to try to stop the scale up. Immediately going to be popped. Space opened up now for the plant, but Mako here, Paranoia at the ready. Here's the TP into the corner, calls it out, and the Boombot will get the confirmation as well.
मेरे को लगा फटा हुआ
Relay bolt. Going to be sent. Gunman pressured out. The Bucky able to find him a Mako there in reply. Swings forward, wants a little bit more before this weapon gets taken away. TP's into the corner, in fact. This does end up going red, but
TP
just too many players from KRX not getting caught by the Steel Garden. They surround Gen G. They pick them limb from limb.
एक दिन ग्लोबल नहीं रह जाएगा मैं बॉम हो जाऊंगा
Yeah, it's just almost predicated right now, even though the first two maps were very bizarre, and the team that got the first kills versus who ended up winning the map department, KRX is...
A long department name.
Yeah, I know. This is a department of give Young the op, he gets the first kill and you win the round. But some cheeky little plays here from Mako. Some really nice reads on it. The rookie Gite. We mentioned kind of that controller versus controller matchup. Tough one for anybody to go into for their first time going up against Mako. One of the originals.
रिवील हो गया
Reveal.
ओए
Slide over to the side.
इतना पीछे dash कैसे हुआ?
Freeing going to be taken down. Some reprieve for Gen G found. Gunman just trying to make his slip of the legs. It double blast pack. Gets him over to safety. Just the one shot connecting.
Giving up that B site though. Gen G knows it instantly.
Hear the break on the door. The trademark gone. Long ping back through, getting himself in position at the connector, but Gen G scaling forward. They're not going to be giving the operator the chance.
Just the paranoia to work with for KRX on this retake. Until the haunt comes up.
Little Swords on the corner now going to be popped. He's got himself onto a line though and lock it. Swinging out into it. Counter spam through the smoke. Himman finds the kill. That gives him another showstopper. The peak, the kill. Can't get away from that fast enough. And now comes out of Karan who just cannot hold his own. And now Kite spotted the shoulder. Shot connecting. Young has him outdone.
Let's go, baby.
And KRX
G
maybe a bit
qualifiers,
blessed,
son.
maybe a bit lucky, but still, they come away with another round win.
Sure, why not?
In America, people say
Unreal. I thought this was looking really nice for Gen G. I think they read the map well. They get that opening kill.
Freeing पीछे कैसे slide
peeks out.
हाँ उसकी चड्डी पकड़ के पीछे खींचा.
Yeah, and this is devastating for Texture to die there, right to Yunmin to give the showstopper over, eliminate Dash from the equation, and that haunt comes up just in time to give Young.
Yeah, what is this?
Shot.
Rare that you hear that kind of outburst.
Delete कर दिया.
Solo.
दिखाया ही नहीं भाई.
And while, yes, the team is playing with an emergency sub who they've only had a couple days with which to practice, still want so much more. You know what's on the line.
वही look किया.
Haven.
Ash को भी बड़ा
So
शायद.
much confidence in this squad.
Ash को भी लगा शायद बोल रहा है.
6 HP.
After the Haven, after the last outing on Lotus.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, here comes the push into Fring. Goes spot. Okay.
How?
They do manage to clear him back out, and somehow Ash is still alive and still in the fight. Sees the slowly approaches. It's going to be a double pump back over now towards A. Smoke falling, Hyunmin spotting them out into the open. As the door gets tapped, and Yong, again, situated in an all-in position. He will be overwhelmed, but Hyunmin on the peak, cleans up two.
Nice! क्या बात है Hyunmin, yum.
As the finisher. 7-2.
Let's go, baby.
KRX.
I really
grip on this half.
Yeah, I really like the round-around adjustments here for KRX in terms of knowing that if they're going to give up that space over towards B to play contain. Even though this doesn't work out for freeing, it's not a bad spot. It's not a bad idea. It's just the movement from Ash really good there. 6 HP to not die to any stray bullets. A little lucky maybe, but still. But it's all about KRX just kind of keeping Genji pinned around that AB pivot.
Calm down, bro.
Absolutely shutting down Texture at every twist and turn, not letting him get into a position where he can really start to ramp up. This round, however, might be a different affair as Karan's going to be the one under some pressure, but Ring not quite making it back around the corner, but Mako will be able to find it. So 1-for-1 in the end, but the plant's going to be coming through. Genji, Showstopper, Nightfall, available for them to try and deny this retake. Seems like maybe Yong noted. To delay.
Face your fear!
Satchel as well, just chucked in, the haunt cleared. Nightfall sent to
Nice
Bane.
Bane.
Getting the shot, Kite dead, Ash now gone. The numbers dwindling here for Genji. He's going to be lobbed in, he goes in a little bit too deep. The rocket, however, will connect, and Lakia able to find two as Mako and Hyunmin both will fall. Yong going to be pushed forward. Plants his feet, finds the headshot, but the time is just not going to be there. Lakia will get himself a 3K, and Genji a third round win.
And that would have been devastating if Genji doesn't get it there. Because they invested a lot in terms of ultimates into that round, and it for a second looked like they might not. Weird movement there from freeing and just a delayed response from the other two players. Not sure what's going on, but maybe just kind of clipped the wall accidentally. Thank God you had a showstopper there, and Lakia actually some pretty nasty shots.
Continues to deliver just individually here. Meanwhile, it seems like Genji have found the side of the map that they most prefer. At least for Horde collection, because they are one away from that sealed garden. That being said, Lakia, he's decided to go ahead and grab it for himself. Get him halfway up to a Nightfall that might not be seen, given that there's only 2 more rounds of play, this one included.
Trying to bank up something for the next round, but they got to win this round because their economy is absolutely in the dumps. Now you're not going to have that. You're not going to have a loss bonus behind it, so this is a pivotal round in this map.
See the warning pings. Prowler, check over towards Rubble. The peek coming through, and Yong to find the shot. Ash dead. Sees the Tracers. Sticks around for a little while longer and does get rewarded. Lakia dead, and that is so much of your scaling power. Maybe all of it here if Texture peeks into the operator once again. But no, lightning from Texture. That is ungodly. Come away with the kill to try to get them a leg back into this, but you are still outnumbered. Being said, it's only Mako nearby enough, and Texture sticks around to find Bane as well.
3v3.
But Karan, oh.
Dekh liya.
Oh dear. Time starting to dwindle. Mako gonna just try to go for the interrupt on this now. Won't be able to deny the plant, obviously, but Kite's gonna be completely caught.
One enemy
Mako has him outlurked. Texture now eliminated. Fring able to find that kill. Mako's got blinded up.
Kill liya.
No clue what's going on around him.
That's
timing kiya, Mako ne
Wait for
achhi
Kevin
khasi.
to rotate in, get the defuse. They can recover the operator as well. I mean, this is just KRX getting everything they could possibly want in the round.
And again, look at the economy for Genji. I mean, you will have the overdrive. You will have enough money for Texture to buy.
हर भाई फिर sorry बोलो टर्मी भाई को आप.
Massive stuff from Yong on the
I
chamber.
love you, yaar.
This one
Sorry,
right
You hate
there.
that guy. I mean, you
The
like that guy, I
patience.
guess.
Texture, that is ridiculous. I thought Texture was going to win him the round single-handedly, but then Mako finds the perfect moment to slip the net. He is
माको
want
कितना
to
बढ़िया
do.
खेलता है यार.
Here you go.
Shells to open up this space. Upshot will go through.
दोस्त पे भरोसा नहीं है.
Young again. Reposition. Showstopper. Third one, I believe, in the half. Going to be sent out, but it's going to be Young with that up. Away with the kill. Bane going to be on the exchange.
9-3
Ashnab
incoming.
dead. The overdrive shut down. Just a steel garden to work with in this final round of the half is Gen G. Desperately want to try to make this another 8-4 scoreline. Spring, however, has the spot out.
मेरी नियॉन में
Sight nearly makes him relay bolt himself. But now they're pushing back, potentially into the up. No.
There.
Seems like Texture's just going to be calling him to see, but Mako's here. Freeing as well. Ready to greet them at the door.
Hello.
I'm out of here.
Hello.
They're just damned if they do, damned if they don't.
Bro, ये cheating कर रहा है. ये cheating कर रहा है caster.
Into the corner, I believe, but yeah, they're going to have to just go
Mera
for the pivot.
comms.
It's right into the gunman. The Prowler check the corner. Yes, it does.
30 seconds.
Steel Garden now to be invested. Trademark still there to try to slow them up. And Gunman, of course, has
क्या
got
बात है, क्या बात है.
Spring will find the final one. It's going to be 9-3 at the
taxi
half. KRX shrugging off the attempted run back from that previous map. They are looking so very strong here on Lotus.
क्या बात है.
Yeah,
9-3.
I mean, the duo of Young
खत्म
and
समझो फिर
Youngman
इसमें.
able to take so much control of A, forcing so many bad options for Gen G. Every time they went C, it was just really good protocols and positioning from the players over there, whether it was Freeing or Mako or whoever.
Pistol round देखते हैं.
92 से baby.
Pistol round.
Bane
देखते हैं.
still continues
Pistol
to
round
have
carry
a
जीती
really
तो I'm
strong
going.
game in a lot of different departments. Some of the IGLing may be a little shaky early for him, but his fragging has been really consistent. Young
भाई
had
तो I guess सबसे
really
carries को
nice shots
Haven
with
ban
the
कर
op
देना
once he
चाहिए.
got heated up. Started to shut that map down, but yeah,
Young
Gunman
man, और भाई साहब.
as well. Having a phenomenal bounce back.
Pretty, reasonable, but maybe wobbly in the second. Jet wasn't really finding the value for him on Pearl, but Rays on Lotus is looking strong.
Klurge भाई,
हाँ.
उन लोग में वो लोग सिर्फ boiled ही खाते हैं.
He's so comfortable.
क्या boiled.
वो लोग मसालेदार चीजें खाते ही नहीं होंगे ना.
Fermented भी खाते हैं.
मतलब
Fermented मतलब जिसको सड़ा देते हैं ऐसे.
क्या?
जिसको रख देते हैं बहुत टाइम के लिए ferment हो जाता है.
उसको क्या बोलते
जैसे
हैं?
किमची यार. अचार फर्मेंट होता है ना. वो प्रोसेस को फर्मेंटेशन बोलते हैं.
तो मतलब बचपन से उनको यही सब खिलाया जाता है, इसके वजह से उन लोग का स्किन हेल्थ ऐसा रहता है.
फर्मेंटेड फूड खाओगे ना तुम्हारा गट हेल्थ सही रहेगा.
है सड़ा हुआ खाने से.
और सड़ा हुआ नहीं मतलब
C-mount hit.
सड़ा हुआ isn't the correct
Set
word
up for it at the very least.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That was
Clears the haunt, looks away. Youngman just refills that space.
यहीं पे मैच तो खत्म कर
That
दिया
is
इन्होंने.
such a quick kill, but Texture able to find Young. It keeps him in with a shout for this pistol they so desperately need.
that was smooth from Yunman. Well, still have a little bit of
ये तो
util
खाते
to
हैं
work
ये
with here though.
मसालेदार तो है. यूनो क्रेजी है मेरा. हाँ ना
Through the smoke.
हाँ मारा. वो बहुत लो सेंस खेलता है.
Children have a paint shell as well.
फिर भी बहुत snappy
In the
shots
right
मारता है.
spot.
Texture, I think, just
Spring.
trying to bait util.
Yeah, I think he caught Freeing as well. He's down to 50 now. Lockett trying to scale forward. Paranoia going to be sent in, but it's going to be Freeing. Dead to that paint shell as Texture finds himself the
hold up.
third. Another paint shell available. It's Mako going to go looking for a timing around the back. Texture is wary of this, but he just hasn't quite spotted him. It might not matter. No, it does. Mako now
Mako
getting
and
the
Bane
dig.
again?
Storming forward, looking for Lockett, but cannot finish the job. It all falls on the shoulders of Bane. And it's going to be Lakia to keep them in it. 3-3 in pistols on the series. Gen G get the start to the half that they really needed.
Well, thank God for Texture.
क्या बोल रहा है भाई ये? ओए हर्ष भाई क्या तुमने
Oh
कभी
my God, that
I
is
mean,
so
वेनी
good.
मिल्क सुसु पिया है?
I mean, his crossing just ended
क्या?
up perfectly placed
सुसु
anyway. When he
ये क्या
landed,
होता है
it was
बेटा? पहली
already
बार
on his
ब्रो
head.
सुसु
Yeah, I say
वोटेड
Geng
एक
at-
दूध टाइप का आइटम होता है.
पक्की बात.
हाँ पक्की बात, सर्च करके देख लो. माँ कसम. ब्रो क्या वोटेड चीज पीती हर्ष भाई.
वाओ.
Thanks, you can have a bit more of those heroics. Guardian by. One for a look of Genji of old. Collecting the orb and freeing, well, collecting a buckshot in the face. Gonna be Karan. However, from water side, to go ahead and clean up too, and really just stem the tide.
Yep.
One enemy
And the
remaining.
Prowler goes into
कलर
Young.
क्या होता है क्लच भाई?
Down. So is Hyunmin.
भाई अरे दूध जैसा होता है.
It's
दूध
flawless though,
जैसा.
Genji.
Yep, just an armor rebuy for Kite.
अच्छा.
ऐसा सर्च करो सुसु ड्रिंक.
That's very good.
You get a bonus conversion here. You are off to the races,
यार
Genji.
ये होता है.
You can see the
वियतनामीज होता है वो शायद.
niceness of having a Vice there. Can use so much of that util to stall and set up for that long-range Guardian. Protect the judge. Don't fork it over to KRX. You can feel the life, the energy coming back to Genji. They know
ये
they're
सब
still
तुमको
in
क्यों
this.
पता है?
हाँ? क्या बोले?
Where's that smoke going?
ये सब तुमको क्यों पता है?
अरे क्योंकि मैं पिया
No,
अभी
how
थोड़े
much?
दिन पहले भाई.
Still able to find the kill right as he snaps away with a rendezvous. Khan just around the corner. He's deadly with that Guardian in the previous round. Just a glimpse on the kill as
Flavored
well.
सुसु.
Cannot find the elimination. Just puts him to 81.
Excuse me uncle, I mean भैया
He's
इधर
been
आओ
able to
ऑर्डर
take
लिखो.
this spot that
हाँ मेरे लिए एक सुसु.
so many love. Putting that judge
हाँ
right
मेरे लिए
around
एक
the
सुसु
door.
करना.
Sees though, backs him off.
It's completely red.
No
Yep,
ice.
there's the Prowler, and there's the sound confirmation of the judge.
No I.
KRX say maybe. we
कर्मा.
I was gonna say maybe you could throw the neon out wide, try to swing past, but it's risky. This is also risky.
And the Thorns at the ready. Walk forward into the side, gentlemen. Able to get past those. Meanwhile, Mako is waiting patiently, is able to find Kite. Now Hyunmin pushing forward. They don't read this once again!
yum,
It's
yum.
Hyunmin! Comes away with two.
ओ चलो खत्म
It
है.
would be an ace
मैं जाता हूँ
clutch
भाई.
from Karan to try to get
Time
this
हो
bonus
गया.
converted.
Hi bro, all the
KRX,
best.
Bye bye.
very well slated to move up the double
चलो
digits
chat
now.
मिलते हैं अभी. I'll go play now.